yards and 2 touchdowns on the year. At Harris, 113 carries, 1,199 yards, and 15 touchdowns. He's averaging 10.6 a carry. He also has 4 receptions for 82 yards. And the starting quarterback for the IA Colonels is a sophomore, number 15, Will Davis, 65 for 111 on the year for 1,237 yards, 12 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. He's also carried it 77 times for 248 yards and 6 touchdowns. That's your starting lineup for the IA Colonels as they get set to take on the Heritage Academy Patriots. Crowd continues to build here at Legion Field. Had a tailgate start about 6 o'clock. Had that the last few weeks and had a great turnout. All of Colonel Nation getting involved here in the postseason at Legion Field. Captains getting set to meet at midfield. Your captains for the Colonels are Ben Van Cleve, Seth Travis, Mitchell Pitts, and Sherman Tim. Your captains for Heritage Academy, their quarterback, number 10, Tyler Anderson, a senior running back, number 22, Dylan Hughes, a senior lineman, number 54, Logan Sneed, and number 44, a fullback, a senior, Robert Brown. Those are the captains tonight as they handle their business out at midfield. Both fan bases forming spirit lines. What an atmosphere we've got here tonight, Brady.
Watson, I could be in trouble here. I could not see those guys coming across that field to save my life. Their numbers were hard to pick up there. I'm glad I'm memorized our numbers now and the size and stature of our guys here. So anyway, it's always good to watch this team. You know, when you got a team winning and playing real good, it's always fun to watch them play and pay attention to about every play anyway. And these guys have done a great job all season long, the boys in blue.
This will be the 14th all-time meeting between Indianola and Heritage. The Colonels lead the series 11-2. As we talked about earlier, these two teams met back on October the 14th. The Colonels picked up a 35-13 win. In that game, Sebastian Harris rushed for 150 yards and a touchdown. Sherman Timms rushed for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the Colonels were able to move the ball and do it on the ground against Heritage Academy. And on the defensive side, Mitchell Pitts had a huge night against the Patriots. 10 total tackles and a fumble recovery. Going to take that kind of effort again here tonight if the Colonels want to play for a state title next week.
Yeah, I definitely hope they do because I want them to. I'm ready to go to Jackson again, Watson. And last year, first trip down in a long time, 80, something like that, was the last time they had been down. And it was a good trip. It was a memorable one. Got caught off guard up front and couldn't just overcome all the penalties and fumbles that we had did last year. And against that game, Silliman was a very good opponent and just too little too late. We really turned it on in the second half, just couldn't overcome all the first. So hopefully those guys remember that feeling from last year. I know this team is really wanting to keep that winning streak at home going as well. So let's hope those Colonels get a good dose of that tonight and pass it on to these juniors, freshmen, sophomore, and show them how this is done.
I want to apologize. I did not see who won the toss. I did see that Heritage will receive, so I can tell you that. The Patriots will have it first, and we will see what the Colonels can do defensively with the likes of Tyler Anderson and Dante Gray. Those were the two that got it done for the Patriots in the last meeting. Well, we did mention that their big tight end, number 15, Eli Acker, the freshman, is out tonight. He's in street clothes. Not sure of what the reason is. We were not given any indication throughout the week that he was going to be out. But you would like to think that that's good news for the Colonels who wait on the Patriots to take the field, and now the Colonels come out together carrying the big Colonel flag, carrying the American flag. It is Veterans Day, and the Colonels rush out onto the field to a huge ovation. Fans releasing blue and white, silver balloons. This group is fired up and ready to go. We talked about this senior class, what all they've accomplished on Legion Field. They've won or been a part of teams that have won 31 straight here at home, and they certainly want to finish on a high note here tonight in what will be their final game to ever play at Legion Field. 13 seniors taking the field tonight for the last time at the Legion.
Got a pretty cool snapshot just then, and I saw it come up, and I was like, that's going to be awesome. Definitely hope that is not the last one that Well, I do hope it's the last one we have to take here on this field this year, and I know it's going to be, a matter of fact, and I hope just next week we have to continue. We can do it next week.
We're going to step aside, take our final pregame break as we get set for the opening prayer and national anthem. The number 1 IA Colonels and the number 4 Heritage Patriots about to lock horns here with an appearance in the state championship game on the line. We'll take a break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Magic Mart Pharmacy is a proud supporter of IA Colonel football. We know it takes hard work and commitment to win football games. Come by and let us work hard to earn your business. Serving Indianola in the Delta area as your hometown pharmacy for 25 years. That's Magic Mart Pharmacy located on Highway 82 East behind McDonald's with a drive-through window for your convenience. Magic Mart Pharmacy, where your health is our business. Go Colonels!
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. That's Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola. Call 887-2160. That's Gresham Petroleum Company.
Some call it low smoke aheadis. Some can't even pronounce it, but everyone agrees that low smoke aheadis has delicious, authentic Mexican food that makes your mouth water. Satisfied customers from all over the Mississippi Delta dine with Juan and his staff every chance they get, and you will too. Low smoke aheadis also has a party room that you can reserve for birthday parties, anniversaries, and just a good time. You won't feel crowded, and the atmosphere is that perfect setting for authentic Mexican food. That's Low Smoke Aheadis Mexican Restaurant, Highway 82 in Indianola.
Uh-oh, Cooper. I spilled my juice on the carpet. Uh-oh, Olivia. What are we going to do? Oh, no! We can call Pat. He can replace your carpet.
That's right, Olivia and Cooper. Your Pap at Robertson Floor Service has any kind of carpet for those big messes or those little spills to make it all better.
Call my Pat's at Robertson Floor Service.
662-887-4477. We can make it all better.
I'm Greg Bills from Bills Body Shop in Rubel, Mississippi, and I want to fix your car. We've been in business for 40 years in the same location. We're a family-owned business and currently have 3 generations still working under the same roof. If you're ever in an accident, we can tow your vehicle, help you with your insurance claim, get you in a rental car, repair your vehicle, and deliver it back to you in usually under a week. We're located at 501 South Oak Street, Highway 49, Louisville, Mississippi. Give us a call today, 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Magic Mart Pharmacy is a proud supporter of IA Colonel football. We know it takes hard work and commitment to win football games. Come by and let us work hard to earn your business. Serving Indianola in the Delta area as your hometown pharmacy for 25 years. That's Magic Mart Pharmacy located on Highway 82 East behind McDonald's with a drive-through window for your convenience. Magic Mart Pharmacy, where your health is our business. Go Colonels!
Hey. Welcome back. Watson Cook, Brady Smith with you from Legion Field. We're just about set for kickoff. The IA Colonels will be kicking right to left. Colonels in their all royal blues with white letters, white numbers, royal blue helmet with the white IA logo. Heritage Academy in the road white tops with navy letters and numbers trimmed in red. Red pants, red helmet with the white Heritage in script on the sides. And they will send back like number 6, Dante Gray, number 5, Brandon Jones, and number 23, Dalton Ford, back deep to return as Will Lang, the senior kicker for IA, gets set to kick it away.
I notice all of them are kind of standing in the middle. They're trying to decoy and hide and let Lang figure out which way he wants to kick the ball. I think I'd just kick it automatically to 22 over there, Hughes. I'm sure he'd be a good return man. Swapping it up there.
As Lang approaches the tee, the semifinals are underway. It's a long end-over-end kick that the Patriots will let bounce a yard deep into the end zone for a touchback. Heritage will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
I was talking with several of the players after the game last week. It was funny. They were saying when they had run down the field, they were talking to some of their Columbia players. They didn't want to catch the ball last week, on that kick return there. The Colonels were giving them all they could and all they wanted and more.
So Heritage has it 1st and 10 from their own 20 as we start this one here from Legion Field.
Bill is pumped.
Yeah, Bill's going to blow another speaker or two if he's not careful. Patriots come to the line. Quarterback Tyler Anderson will go under center with Dante Gray in the backfield. Sends trips to the left. He's going to pitch it left side to Gray. Tries to get to the sideline. Going to be brought down after a short gain. And as Mitchell Pitts coming up to make the stop for the Colonels, looks like about a gain of a yard, maybe two, bring up second and long.
Well, just a classic call sweep there where you try to get your athlete out into the open space there, run it to the left side, the weak side that they say, and the Colonels were there and were able to stretch the play out for only a 2-yard gain there. Colonels need to just keep hitting them in the mouth.
2nd and 8 from the Patriot 22. Anderson will work out of the gun with Gray in the backfield. Trips come to the near side this time. Play action. Anderson rolls to his right, throws incomplete. And the Colonels had a shot at a pick. They were trying to hit number 5, Brandon Jones. Gray Odom was coming up quickly on Jones. Ball popped out. It went to the ground incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 8.
A play that was reminiscent of what Silliman was so successful running last year, kind of that read option there where it's a run play. It's a design run play. Your linemen are pass blocking, though. Boom, quarterback comes up and pops up and throws the ball there. Everybody was at attention. Good coverage.
3rd and 8 for the Patriots. Shotgun set for Anderson. He'll fake the give to Gray. Tries to run it straight ahead, and he's brought down well short of the first down marker. Colonels get the stop defensively. They'll mark it at the 24, a 2-yard pickup. Is there a flag down?
Stefan's down, but he's up now.
Stefan Smith slow to get up, and he will, looks like, have to check out. Josh Hill will come in.
Again,
4th and 6 for the Patriots.
Nice stop up the middle there by Ben Van Cleve, reading that dive well there and just getting ready. Yeah, they're going to be punting it here. They're subbing in here.
William Barrier will go back to return for the Colonels. Number 7, Lex Rogers, to kick it away for the Patriots. He'll stand at his own 11. Barrier with 17 return attempts on the year, 252 yards and a touchdown. Snap back to Rogers, and there's contact. Barrier will haul it in at the 44 and has return room up the left side. Gets to the Patriot 45 before he's taken off his feet. But I believe we're going to have a roughing the kicker.
Yeah, we are there. I believe that is going to be. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he got blocked into him, but nonetheless, you run into him, and they don't like that at all there. And it's just kind of a dumb call there, a dumb penalty. I wouldn't have put any pressure on him, and we really hadn't put any pressure on any punter all year long. So I don't know where that play came from that time. Maybe somebody just a little super amped there and really wanting to make something happen, and it's a tough break there for the Colonels.
That'll give the Patriots a first down. Personal foul, roughing the kicker. They'll move it up to the Heritage 38-yard line. It's where they'll have it 1st and 10. 10:50 to go in the first quarter. No score between the Colonels and the Patriots here in this semifinal matchup.
Well, defense answered on that first series again, and I guess this is kind of a continuation of the first series. Got to keep it up, keep hitting these guys.
Like I said, 48, the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Patriot 38. Anderson under center, 3 backs. They'll give it to the fullback, 44, straight ahead, and he gets across the 40 up to the 41, maybe the 42 before he's taken off his feet. Stuart Nichols and Bailey Beals combining on the stop.
Well, we're still trying to establish that run game there. The trenches is what's got to be established here. The Colonels' defense has to be standing up and tight and really collapsing down and not giving up the big play to the outside.
2nd and 6 from the 42. Anderson will turn, hand it to Gray. Looks for running room right side, tripped up by Stefan Smith at the 45. They mark it just across the 45. We'll call it a gain of 3.
Well, it's where every team that Colonels have played this year have had some success running the ball. It's the overload. Whenever you have a 3-5 defense that you run there, they pull that trap play from the trapping guard from the backside there, plus dive a pullback and the tailback in the hole there. It really puts a lot of bodies in one place.
3rd and 3. Patriots try to run it straight ahead. Don't think they got it. They're going to be a yard short, it appears. Maybe closer than I think.
I think he's short. He's a good yard short. Yeah, you can see the 4th down marker over there.
Sherman Timms coming up to make the stop, and there is a Patriot down on the field.
And you hate to see any player hurt. Doesn't matter which team is on there, but you, especially if you're a Heritage Academy coach, hate to see one of your players hurt here, especially when you got some momentum finally going here and you got a 4th down situation here. If I were the coaches for Heritage, I would have probably drawn a hard call there, a hard snap, and tried to jump the Colonels offside. As it's still that first series, those butterflies are still going. Those ears are really pinned back and right here about midfield, and that's what I would have tried to call in this next play. But with this injury time out here, this could take a little momentum out of this drive.
And as number 75, Dalton Hokut, down for the Patriots. Certainly hope he will be able to return. 9:36 to go in the first quarter. No score between the Colonels and Heritage. The Patriots facing 4th and 1. Ball rests just shy of the Patriot 48-yard line.
That's a good-sized young man there. I know Heritage Academy's really going to hate to see him being on the sidelines for one play or any plays there. Already has a knee brace on one side of these legs here. This is week 14, correct me if I'm wrong on that. These guys, 13. These guys have been playing a long time here, and it's been a long football season. We were here last year, and, we take some bumps and bruises, and these guys, several of them are going to be having surgeries and stuff at the end of the year, and, all the other teams have the same problems that we go through as well. It's part of life and part of football.
Looks like the Patriots are going to try to play field position here. They send the punting unit out. Rogers will stand at his own 35. The Colonels send Barrier back. He stands at his own 20. On 4th and 1, they fake it, try to run it straight ahead, and it looks like he's going to get it on second effort. That was number 24, Lucas Bryant, on the carry. They'll mark it at the 49, first 10 Patriots.
Well, you're exactly right, Watson. Indianola Academy did stuff him short there, but on that second effort, he just was able to fall forward. It was kind of like the big tree trunk falling forward and just fell the right way. Indianola Academy was still lined up kind of in that three-man front, really was not going to rush anybody there. And Heritage Academy was able to get a body up there and get up in there and just fall forward for that extra needed yardage.
The Patriots go with the fake punt, pick up the first down, 1st and 10 from their own 49. Ball is on the left hash as they move left to right here early in the first quarter. Still no score. Anderson in the gun. They'll send Jones in motion. Snap goes through his hands. Anderson runs it down and will fall on it back around the 29-yard line. Colonels catch a break there. Wow. That's a huge momentum killer for the Patriots, who just picked up the first down on a fake punt. Now they're back. So they're going to lose, 20 there?
Yeah, tough break there for Heritage Academy. Indianola Academy needed something to happen in their favor there. They've already shot themselves in the foot once this drive. Now Heritage Academy has returned the favor here and kind of back at 1 here.
2nd and 30 forever. Yeah, forever. Trips come to the near side. Anderson works out of the gun. From the Patriot 29, looking to pass. Tim's giving chase, hits him, and the second man through is going to get him down. Stephon Smith. There is a flag down. I think we may have illegal hands to the face there as Smith came in like he may have gotten Anderson up high.
Yeah, I think both of them actually did. I think Sherman got him up high as well there. Sherman just came in there to bat the pass down and just could not he instead, whenever the quarterback ducked there to go forward, caught him across the face mask.
We will get the call from the official. 8:31 to go first quarter, still no score. And Heritage Academy, aside from the snap that went through Anderson's hands, getting all the breaks here, and that's what you need if you're a team going on the road to the number 1 team in the state. You got to have the ball bounce your way, and so far Heritage has had that. They will mark it at the 28. Anderson looking to pass, goes left side and got a man caught in Colonel territory. That is number 6, Dante Gray on the reception. Shade Smith had the coverage. Going to be a few yards short of the first down. They'll mark it at the Colonel 45.
Shade Smith had excellent coverage there on Gray, following him step for step. The ball just slipped in there. Quarterback threw it in the back pocket, so only Gray could catch that ball. Tough break.
27-yard pickup, 3rd and 4 for Heritage from the Colonel 45. Ball is on the left hash. Anderson will work out of the gun, has Toby Young in the backfield. Trips come to the near side. He'll fake the give to Young, run it for himself, right side. He's got the first down, taken down by Bailey Bills at the 36-yard line. And right now, Heritage Academy moving the football on the Colonels.
Yeah, Indianola Academy just going towards the dive there as it was a 3rd and 3 situation. It's the short yardage. They're going to key on the dive guy. Nobody picked up the quarterback there. Sold the dive there, faked it real hard down the center, pulled it wisely, and ran around the corner there. It was wide open. They will get about 5-6 yards for much-needed yardage for that first down.
The 9-yard pickup for Anderson. 1st and 10 Patriots. Trips come to the near side as Anderson works out of the gun. Looking to pass. Lofting deep down the left side. Going for Gray. It's caught, and he's going to stumble into the end zone for the touchdown. Heritage Academy takes the early 7-0 lead with 7:17 to play in the first quarter. Much like they did in the prior meeting with the Colonels. They went up 7-0, kind of lit a spark under the Colonels. Let's see if it does the same here.
Just a very odd drive series there at that time for Indianola Academy. First, you find yourself receiving the ball after a 3-and-out here on a punt. You rough the punter, and then next thing you know, they snap the ball over their head. Then they get a long third or long second down convert. Well, actually sacked them, and then a long second down convert, and next thing you know, they're scoring a touchdown. Shade Smith just had some good coverage, just stumbled one step, and that's got him behind him.
Rogers on for the extra point. The kick is up and good, and Heritage Academy leads at 7-0 with 7:17 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Pecans are only the beginning of what you'll find at Indianola Pecan House. Stop in for gift items from your favorite universities, great silver and gold jewelry from designers like Ronaldo, gourmet food items, cupcakes, caramel and pound cake, pecan pies, all made fresh daily. And they also create custom gift baskets for any occasion. Come in and sample their most recent flavors of pecans, crunchy praline popcorn and crunchy praline. Serving pecans around the world for over 30 years from 1013 Highway 82 East. Indianola Pecan House, home of the original praline pecan.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about how much value their car insurance company is really delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Andy Daniels in Indianola can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it. From cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Andy Daniels in Indianola and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Welcome back. The Patriots take the early lead, a 13-play, 80-yard drive. Tyler Anderson to Dante Gray from 36 yards out. Lex Rogers added the extra point. And Heritage on top of the Colonels 7-0 with 7:17 to play in the first quarter. Watson Cook and Brady Smith with you. The Colonels had opportunities, like you said, Brady, to get off the field. Just couldn't do it on that drive. We'll see what the Colonels can do offensively here.
That is just part of football there.
Colonels send Pitts and Harris back to return the kick. It will hit at the 7 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Just like the Patriot drive, the Colonels will start at their own 20.
Well, Indianola Academy's first series of offense here really need to get focused here and execute. Maybe, put together several first downs here in the road, kind of give that defense a little break there so they can get adjusted, make some side adjustments over here, and hopefully get focused in on that next drive that they're going to be out there on defense.
In the first quarter, Adams County Christian leads Greenville St. Joe 7-6. In the other AAA semifinal, Colonel quarterback Davis opens under center. He'll turn, hand off to Sherman Timms, bounces it to the left side to the 25 and taken out of bounds. Nice hard run from Timms. They'll mark him out at the 28, an 8-yard pickup for Timms. 2nd and 2 coming up.
Not sure if I can give him a Bill's Body Shop nominee there for that collision right here in front of us. He made it look so easy, but he was running up against somebody that was about 5'6", 5'8". It was a defensive back there that just got bulldozed when he got in the way of the big Sherman tank.
2nd and 2, Colonels from their own 28. Ball is on the near hash. I formation in the backfield. Davis going to run the option, short side of the field, pitches to Harris, and he should have the first down. They'll give him 2 to the 30, a Greenville Motorsports first down for IA.
They hadn't given it to him yet over there, Watson.
Oh, wow. They're going to say, I was going to say, he was there with these. Now they signal first down.
Yeah, I was kind of curious there. I had to watch that chain gang there. It was a nice lick there by Heritage Academy. They for sure gave some pressure up there. They're stuffing that line of scrimmage and going to make Indianola Academy run hard here and earn every yard that they get.
Sebastian Harris is going to check out. Stephon Smith checks in for the Colonels. 1st and 10 from their own 30 as they trail Heritage 7-0, 6:38 to go in the first quarter. Davis under center, 2 tight end set. But Timms the lone setback. Timms will take the handoff straight ahead, tries to fight through traffic. He's going to pick up 3 to the 33 before he's taken off his feet. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Colonels.
Well, that's a tough 3 there for Timms as he's getting hit, as he's getting the ball there Indianola Academy offensive line really has to establish this ground game in the trenches there. They got their work cut out for them tonight, and Heritage Academy knows Indianola loves to run the ball, and they've really going to be keying on that.
Shotgun for Davis on 2nd and 7. Smith shifts in motion to the far side. Davis looking to pass. Left side incomplete through the hands of Randy Kimball. Was a little bit high, very catchable. But Kimball did have to leave his feet. Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it was a little hot there, like you said, and Kimball, as you mentioned, had to jump off the ground a little bit. It was a catchable ball, though, and he should have had that thing. Just did not watch it in his hands there. Tough break for the Colonels. That's going to put them in a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and 7 from their own 33. Ball is on the near hash. Colonels looking to pick up the first down. Heritage 7, Colonels nothing. Midway through the first quarter. 2 receivers to the near side for Davis with Timms in the backfield. Davis drops back, has time in the pocket, going deep downfield, looking for Bolden at the 30. It's incomplete. Great coverage downfield from Dante Gray. Went step for step with T.K. Bolden, and the Colonels will have to punt it away.
Well, I hate that we tried for the home run ball there. It was a one-on-one coverage there. I know there had to be something else available other than T.K. Bolden there down the field. And like I said, home run ball, you're really not establishing that pass game yet. Davis isn't getting very comfortable back there passing. He threw it about where only Bolden could catch it. Bolden did have to slow up a little stride there, come out of his stride, and let that ball catch up with it.
Will Lang back to punt it away, stands at his own 20. It's a high spiral kick. Patriots going to wave everyone out of the way. It will hit at the 43 and take a short Colonel roll to the Patriot 39, and that's where Heritage will take over 1st and 10.
Well, this second series for Indianola Academy defense, we really got to establish stopping the Patriots here and hitting them with authority here, as they've just had a lot of success passing on that last series. Going to have to apply a little pressure on the quarterback here and make him get in some uncomfortable passing situations.
28-yard punt out of Lang, no return. 1st and 10 Heritage from their own 39 as they lead the Colonels 7-0, 5:37 to go first quarter. Gray takes a handoff left side and going to be dropped at the 41-yard pickup. Several Colonels coming in to converge on Gray, led by Ben Van Cleve.
Yeah, Van Cleve there. Looked like he was being blocked out of the run there, and the hole was going to open up. He just fell down there. Instead of getting blown out, he fell down wisely, clogged up the hole, allowed some other Colonels defenders to come over there and help make the play. Stephon Smith converged on real hot there as well.
2nd and 9 from the 40. 3 backs in there for the Patriots. They pitch it left side to Gray. Tries to stretch it. He's hit in the backfield, and he's dropped. Mitchell Pitts coming up to make the tackle. I tell you what, there was a look in Pitts' eyes all week long. He was ready for tonight's game. I couldn't speak for anybody else on the team, but Pitts had that look about him. He's had a couple of big stops already here tonight.
Well, that's great there. I know only once last week, and it is always a rarity that he does not make a stop there. Came up big on that answer there. You know, that's how I can remember it, because he doesn't ever miss tackles like that. He always come in big for the Colonels there, and he did just again there on that last play.
3rd and 10 from the 39. Anderson will work out of the gun. Trip receivers to the near side. Drops back, looking to pass. Has time. Steps up, now in trouble, and Anderson going to try to dump it away and cannot do it. That's going to be intentional grounding. Wesley Lester got back there to bring down Anderson. He just tried for a prayer as he was going to the ground, and the Colonels appear to have gotten the stop here. We'll check the penalty marker.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be intentional grounding as well there. I don't know what I guess it's a loss it down automatically, so you do accept the penalty, and that's going to mark it back some as well. Boy, their coach came over, and he was really pleading. 34 was out here about in the center of the field, about the hash marks there, but their quarterback did throw that out of desperation. He was just a little too far out of. He wouldn't stand a chance at all to caught that ball, and that's why that was the intentional grounding call, and it was so easy.
Mark it back at the 34-yard line, so a 5-yard loss, and the Patriots will punt it away. Rogers will go back and stand around his own 16. William Barrier back to return. And he will stand around his own 35. Colonels trailing 7-0 with 4:13 to go in the first quarter, about to get it back for their second offensive series. Rogers gets off a low line drive kick. Barrier will let it hit and roll. It takes a great Patriot bounce to the Colonel 22, and that's where IA will have it 1st and 10.
Well, Indianola Academy's got to be excited with that defensive series versus the last one there. The quarterback, Tyler Anderson for Columbus Heritage, was able to sit back there in the pocket and got a little too comfortable there. Indianola at the last second was able to collapse that thing. He really just held on to it. That might have been a coverage sack, as you would call it there, as the Colonels were doing very good in the secondary there, covering those receivers for Patriots.
44-yard punt out of Rogers, no return. Colonels have it 1st and 10 from their own 22. Ball is on the far hash. Davis will go under center. Harris is back in the game. He checked out on the previous series. Pitts comes in motion. They give it to Harris around the right side, runs into his own lineman. He had a chance to break that one loose, ran into the back of a teammate, and he's going to be brought down for a short gain. Over on the Heritage sideline, looks like about a 2, maybe 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's that crossbuck play there where you fake the speed left run, fake the dive there to the left, and catch your up back around the end on the backside there. Columbus Heritage just really sniffed it out there and was not going anywhere. They had the good backside presence there, and Indianola Academy could not open it up. Like you said, Harris ran into his own blocking lineman, and just a tough break for the Colonels.
3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7 from the Colonel 25. Ball is on the far hash. Clock runs with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Colonels trail 7-0. Pitts will take it around the left side, has running room straight ahead, and he appears to have enough for the Greenville Motorsports first down. They'll mark him just shy of the 34-yard line. That'll move the change for Big Blue.
Yeah, good run there by Pitts. Faked the speed play around to the right, hit kind of the counter play back around with the other up back from the right side, coming to the left, the backside there. And there was one defensive end standing right there getting ready to make that tackle. About that time, that pulling guard from that backside pulled around there, cleared it out. Pitts, it was a good time and play, hit the hole at the right time for much-needed yardage.
9-yard pickup, 1st and 10. Triple I in the backfield. Harris will take it straight ahead and will be pushed forward for a few yards. They'll mark it at the 37, give him 3. We'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that was that jumbo package there. I like running that again, and it really stacks it up in there. It gets a lot of momentum going forward for that Colonels offense there, and they really just stack it in there, and nice run hardened by Parrott.
2nd and 7 from the 37. Davis under center, triple I again, looking to pass, throws left side, caught by Bolden at the 42, and tries to get by a man at the 45, can't do it. He's going to fall forward and pick up an extra 2 yards. They'll mark it at the 47. A 10-yard pickup, 1st and 10. Colonels of Greenville Motorsports first down.
Well, just a nice run out there like he's running a deep route, and then a stop, boom, comes back to the quarterback, about 8 yards downfield. They had a nice soft coverage there on him, about a 6-8 yard cushion, and Coach Nestor and company saw that and wisely fell down in front of that defensive back there, got the much-needed yardage for the first down.
1st and 10 from the Colonel 47. Under 2 minutes to play now in the first quarter. Timms takes the handoff straight ahead, running through Patriot defenders. He's going to have another first down, it appears. Going to be close in Patriot territory. They'll mark it at the 43.
Dante Gray making a touchdown-saving tackle there for Heritage Academy Patriots, taking the big legs out from Sherman Timms, and he was running hard and with authority. Man, I would hate to make that tackle. I know Gray's body's got to be hurting from that, as they made a nice collision out there.
1st and 10, Colonels to the Patriot 43. IA on the move. Bolden, the single receiver to the near side. Triple I in the backfield once again with Lester, Timms, and Harris. It'll go to Timms. Looks to bounce it to the left side to the 30. And brought down at the 25. Dante Gray made perhaps the touchdown-saving tackle.
Again.
Again, an 18-yard rumble for Timms, another Greenville Motorsports first down.
Well, the first back through, Wesley Lester, really paved the way there. Also, the offensive line there running behind the senior, the senior there, Hunter Price, doing a good job up front in the offensive line, collapsing that hole down and really allowing Timms to find it.
1st and 10 from the Patriot 25. Triple I once again. It'll go to Harris, the third man through, and he's stacked up after a short gain. They'll mark it at the 22, give him 3. We'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you just can't really say enough for this Colonel's offensive line here. They've been beaten and banged up all season long here, kind of just put things together to make things happen. And there's been several people that you would think normally would be your third stringers having to come in and play, and this team has really just gelled together around this line.
2nd and 7 from the 22. Davis will turn, hand off to Tim. Tries to bounce it outside. Going to be upended at the 21, only a 1-yard gain. Like number 9, John Henry Fields, coming in to make the stop for the Patriots.
He made a tackle of his life right there, and you could see he was awfully fired up. He took down the big Sherman tank there in an open field tackle, just got low there. Tim's bouncing off of a would-be tackler and looked up, and about that time he's hit low and just couldn't do anything about it. Whenever so many bodies get on you, it's really tough to overcome all of them there. It's going to get the Colonels in a 3rd down and long situation again.
3rd and 6 from the 21 with Lester, Timms, and Harris in the backfield. Davis, 3-step drop, looking to pass, goes over the middle, incomplete through the hands of Bolden. He had him open at the 2. Bolden couldn't haul it in. That'll bring up 4th and 6.
Nice post route ran there by Bolden, and he had it wide open there. Davis kind of sailed that pass a little high there. Bolden had to go up and just could not haul it in. Whenever you get a pass going high like that, you cannot throw it as hard as he is. And he threw it a little too hard there, and Davis has to just calm down and get into his zone.
Colonel's going to go for it. 4th and 6 from the Heritage 21. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Heritage on top, 7-0. Davis works out of the gun with one receiver to either side. Drops back, looking to pass. Not going to tuck it. Runs to the right. Going to try to pick up the first down on his own. I don't think he's going to get it. Davis brought down to the ground by number 12, Hayes Heredia, and the Colonels will turn it over on down. They'll mark Davis down. Looks like about the 16. Going to be a yard short.
Well, just tough break there for the Colonels. There's just a lot of pass. I mean, there was some good coverage downfield there. Heritage Academy had, and just could not find anybody open. Davis tried to tuck it and run and get that first down coverage and could not get there.
That will bring the first quarter to a close. Heritage on top of Indianola, 7-0. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Accidents do happen, and insurance companies do pay to make it right. But insurance companies don't get to tell you where to take your vehicle for repairs. It's your ride, your call. Make it count. Call Indianola Collision when you want it done right. Stop by 1437 Highway 82 East and let them look it over. Call 887-2000 right away. Call Indianola Collision at 887-2000. Nobody does a better job of making it right. Let the insurance company pay the claim, but you make the call. Indianola Collision.
If you're going to rent a car in the Delta, save your hard-earned money by getting a flat rate from Venture Car Rentals in Indianola. A flat rate with no mileage charge, and rates start as low as $19.95 per day. Low daily rates plus no mileage. It doesn't take a genius to figure out you'll save at Venture Car Rentals of Indianola. Whether your car's in the shop or headed to a reunion, come see Venture Car Rentals in Indianola. Flat rates starting as low as $19.95. Venture Car Rentals, now open in Indianola next to Selecta Motors. Call 887-7374.
Welcome back. Second quarter underway. 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 17 after the Colonels turn it over on downs. Heritage leading 7-0. They hand it off to Dante Gray. Makes a couple of Colonels miss. And finally going to be brought down. Trying to get a number, see who that was. That was John Abbott Smith coming up to make the tackle. They'll mark Gray down at the 23. A 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4 for the Patriots.
Glad to see the juniors making his way back in here and being a home field presence for the Colonels here, coming back from that mid-season surgery there, and glad he's just back out there and able to play.
Quarterback Anderson will work out of the gun with Young in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, 2nd and 4 from their own 23. Anderson will bring a man in motion to the near side, take the give, looking to pass. Now steps up. He's going to tuck it and run. Going to be brought down by Stuart Nichols. Looks like he got just enough for the first down. Also, Stephon Smith in there on the stop. I'll mark him at the 27.
Yeah, good field presence there by Tyler Anderson, the quarterback, and just was able to scramble once he figured out Indianola had good field coverage there and was able to scramble for that first down. You know, we really put a lot of pressure on them there. And Indianola is just not able to strip that ball there. I thought Anderson kind of had it out there for us to take. Just cannot come up with any breaks right now.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're on 27. Anderson will take the give to Young, keep it for himself. Jack Dodd giving pursuit. Stephon Smith is going to be the one to bring him down in the backfield. They'll mark it back inside the 25 at the 24. Looks like a 3-yard loss. We'll bring up 2nd and 13.
Well, it's just good pressure there again. Colonel's defense, Big Blue, stepping in there and making a play again for the Colonels. And Stephon Smith coming in and cleaning up some house there. You can tell these guys are pumped up and ready to go here. And I've got butterflies up here still. And we're in the second quarter. It's time for us guys to calm down and make some plays here.
2nd and 13 from their own 24. Heritage leading IA 7-0. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Patriots with 2nd and long, 5 wide. Gray takes a direct snap out of the quarterback position, and he's wrestled down immediately at the 25. Colonels converging on Gray. Jack Dodd, Ben Van Cleve, Wesley Lester all in there on the stop. 1-yard gain will bring up 3rd and 12.
I think if I were Heritage Academy, I probably wouldn't call that Patriot formation again there. Indianola Academy sniffed that one out and played very good. Just broke down there, not allowed Gray to get to the outside. It almost looked like a screen where, the offensive line's letting the defense come through there, except for there was nobody to throw to there, and Indianola Academy really smothered that well.
Colonel crowd coming to their feet. 3rd and 12 for the Patriots. 5 wide again. Anderson will take the snap. And we've got a timeout on the field. Heritage wants to talk things over on 3rd and long. They lead the Colonels 7-0. 9:07 to go second quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. That's Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola. Call 887-2160. That's Gresham Petroleum Company.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you. Whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof, we're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center. And go Colonels.
3rd down, 12 yards to go for the Patriots. From their own 25, Colonel defense looking for a stop here with 9:07 to go in the second quarter. Patriots going to run the little shovel pass inside to Young. He's going to have the first down. Boy, the Patriots took advantage of that timeout and drew something up that caught the Colonels off guard. Young picks up the first down. They'll mark him at the Patriots 43.
They did, Watson, and that field was wide open in the center there. And Heritage Academy snuffed that thing right up in there and got right where the opening was. They over-pursued there onto the quarterback, which, you're taught to get to the quarterback there, get to the ball. Little shovel pass forward there, and fortunately worked out for Heritage Academy, and they got enough for the first down. 1st and 10, Patriots from their own 43. Ball is on the right hash as they move right to left here in the second quarter. High formation in the backfield. Play action for Anderson. Throws left side, complete to Gray. Gets by Pitts, and then Pitts runs him down from behind, brings him down at the 49-yard line. 6-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 4. Well, you got to give it up for the senior there, just not giving up on the play and able to come back and put himself in the play and make the open field tackle there. That just shows you that the attitude, the dedication the senior has here tonight. He's been here and done it and wants to continue doing it some more.
2nd and 4, Patriots from their own 49. Ball is on the near hash. Heritage on top, 7-0 with 8:05 to play in the second quarter. High formation. They'll get it to Young. And Ronald falls on the ground, and the Colonels have recovered. Shade Smith falls on top of it. Actually, I should say the ball squirted to him, and the Colonels will take over. Not sure who knocked that one loose from behind.
Nobody's given a signal yet, but there
it's the turnover. A much-needed turnover because I'll be honest, right now, Heritage had all the momentum.
They really do, Watson. You're exactly correct. We hadn't got anything going, and as we were talking during the break there, what's going on, what's wrong here? Defense, we had a roughing the punter and gave up 2 deep passes. And other than that, defense has played pretty flawless. And the offense, though, the quarterback situation just has not – we find ourselves in third and long situations and try to hit a home run ball instead of get some short passing yards here and give us some breathing room, and it's tough.
1st and 10 from the Colonel 42. Harris takes the handoff straight ahead. He's got running room, runs through a defender, and down by Gray in Patriot territory. They'll mark him at the Heritage 43. That's a 15-yard pickup and a Greenville Motorsports first down.
You know, that was the first run that Harris has been able to do tonight there, where he ran really hard, and he finally got out in the open field there and was able to make some runs in Indianola Academy. Once we get him up and running, that's where you want it.
1st and 10 from the Patriot 43. Ball is on the near hash. Davis will turn. Hand off to Tim straight ahead. Brought down from behind. They'll mark it at the 40. A 3-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 7 for 21. Wilder Strickland coming up to make the tackle for Heritage.
I tell you, they hit Sherman Timms early and often tonight, hitting him low, and this is a tough game here for the Colonels. This Heritage Academy team isn't going to lay down.
2nd and 7. Harris takes the handoff, tries to run it right side. Going to be brought down after a 2-yard pickup to the 38. Well, Heritage is doing a nice job so far, snuffing out the Colonel run game.
They really are. We have not been able to find ourselves in open field here. I'd like to see a tall sweep, maybe out to the wide side of the field, the left side now.
3rd and 5 from the 38. Davis will turn, handoff to Harris. Gets behind the tank. He's got the first down to the 31-yard line. 7-yard pickup, Greenville Motorsports first down.
I don't know what Nestor sees in it, but he is staying between the tackles right now, just diving off these tackles, really not trying to get out into open space there. As they do have a bunch of shifty, fast D-backs of their own that can converge pretty quick there, so maybe he's seeing that he doesn't have a better option going up in the middle.
1st and 10, I formation. Davis will pitch it to Harris to the near side. Harris tries to turn the corner, going to be taken out of bounds at the 26. A 5-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 5.
I know these guys are going at each other as hard as they can, but you got to love seeing the good sportsmanship there. Tim's knocking somebody to their butts, rear ends there, and Heritage Academy player helping him off the ground there. That's some good sportsmanship.
Give him 4. They put it at the 27. 2nd and 6. Tim takes the handoff, and he's going to be stacked up and taken backwards. You don't see that very many times. There was a Patriot who lost his headgear in the crowd. Give Timms 2 to the 25.
Well, right now, I noticed on that play there, and he's not hitting the hole with authority because there is no hole to hit. Heritage Academy really stacking it up big on the inside. I like these splits here these Colonels are showing.
3rd down, Harris takes the handoff. Going to have the first down, it appears, on second effort. Another Patriot loses his helmet. Boy, Harris looked like he was going down. He willed his way to what I thought was a first down pickup. They may say 4th and short.
I think he got it. Yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah, now they say first down.
Yeah,
give him 4 on the carry.
Quarterback, linebacker Tyler Anderson comes up and made a big stop there for Heritage Academy.
Give him 5. They put it at the 20. 1st and 10, Colonel. Timms takes a handoff straight ahead and going to be taken down at the 16 is where they'll put it. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Colonel's looking to get back in this one. They trail Heritage 7-0. 5:38 to go in the first half.
I know one thing. They're stacking that box up.
3 backs in there for Davis. He turns, pitches to Harris. And they will stack him up at the 15. Only a 1-yard gain there for Harris. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Colonel.
I don't know if you've noticed the Colonel splits there, but they are touching foot to foot and just really trying to stay there and really get that surge. And Heritage Academy's putting 8, 9, 10 people in the box there and daring the Colonels to throw the ball.
3rd and 5 from the 15. Colonels need to move the chains. They pitch it to Harris, and he's going to be brought down for a loss back at the 19. A 4-yard loss. Heredia coming up with the stop once again. Well, the Colonels went to the well one too many times there. Going to be faced with the decision.
Short side of the field there, Watson, and just a tough break for the Colonels here, and they need to, I don't know, that's Coach Nestor's always bread and butter there, and I like the tall sweep, but I like going to the wide side of the field there. That short side seems to be an extra tackler you add onto the field there whenever you run out of running room, and if Harris can get to the wide side of the field, maybe he can open it up.
4th and 9 from the 19. Colonel's going to go for it. I formation in the backfield with Timms and Harris, one receiver to either side. Davis takes a snap. Nobody else moves. And do the Colonels call a timeout? No. Heritage wants a timeout. 4:22 to go, second quarter. Colonel's down 7, facing 4th and 9 from the 19. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
This is Selden Van Cleve of Van Cleve Insurance. You may have noticed in the past that all successful athletic teams have a game plan they follow. We at Van Cleve Insurance feel that your insurance is no different. We are a trusted choice, independent agent, and offer all lines of insurance, which enables you to have all of your coverage in one place. Let us take a look at your insurance and work up a successful game plan for you. That's Van Cleve Insurance, located on Highway 49, Indianola, since 1932.
Better medicine begins with big hearts, and the caring nurses and physicians at South Sunflower County Hospital of Indianola are ready to care for your every need. We surround these professionals with the latest technology, and our compassionate, personalized care gives you that at-home feeling you need when you're not feeling well. South Sunflower County Hospital also offers full therapy services, a swing bed unit, and outpatient services that offer hours that are convenient to you. There's no longer any need to leave home for personalized medical care. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Welcome back. The IA Colonels facing 4th and 9 from the Patriot 19 with 4:22 to go in the second quarter. Heritage on top in this one, 7-0. Colonels coming out of the timeout, still going to go on 4th down. Davis will go under center. I formation in the backfield with Timms and Harris. Bolden is the receiver to the near side. Kimball split out far to the wide side of the field. Colonels need to convert here. Davis with play action, looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his left. In trouble. Tries to reverse field, and Davis is going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The second turnover on downs of the night for Indianola Academy.
And when you're rolling to the left side of the field, it's hard. You have to set those feet back, and it's such a hard position to do. Tough break there for the Colonels. It's, you might want to think about rolling to the right side of the field where you're running, and it's a little more smooth with the right-hand quarterback there. But we were trying to get to the wide side of the field there that time. You can see the disgust that the offense is really has taken here right now. And it's going to eventually rub off on this defense. I hope this defense is continuing to stand strong here. These guys have got to get up and motivate one another. 1st and 10, Patriots. They'll mark it at the Heritage 20. Anderson takes the snap out of the gun, looking to pass, throws right side, complete to Jones. And he's going to be wrestled down behind the line of scrimmage. Gray Odom was the first to get there. Bailey Bills was doing some good job converging, as well as Stephon Smith. Anytime that you catch Dante Gray behind the line of scrimmage, out in open field presence like that, that is a tough stop there for the Colonels. And sealing him up, he's going to be a force to reckon with all night long.
2-yard loss to the 18, 2nd and 12 for Heritage as they lead Indianola Academy 7-0, 3:39 to go in the second quarter. Patriots with a man late getting onto the field, play clock only at 10. They've got plenty of time. Anderson will take the snap out of the gun with Gray in the backfield. We've got a flag down. Officials blow this one dead and appears to be a false start against Heritage. Is that right?
I believe that's what I saw over there on that right tackle. Maybe jumped a little bit.
We'll back them up to the 13. 2nd and 17 coming up.
Well, Indianola Academy here is when they found themselves in these long situations. They've gotten burned twice downfield, and that's really the only difference in the game here is the 2 long passes that Heritage was able to convert.
2nd and 17, Anderson from the gun, hands off, and taken down after a short pickup. It's Gray. Boy, Heritage continues to lose their helmets after each play. They're going to mark Gray down at the 15, 2-yard pickup.
Well, Watson, that just means there's some hitting going on out there, and those young men are really getting after it. Big Blue, I guarantee he doesn't want to go home after tonight. Neither does Heritage Academy, though.
3rd and 15 for the Patriots. From their own 15, Colonel Crowd on their feet. Defense needs to stop. Anderson will work out of the gun with Gray in the backfield. 2 receivers to either side. Takes the snap. Going to chuck it and run straight ahead on the draw play. He's going to have the first down. Gets by 2 Colonel defenders and spun down across the 35 at the 36-yard line. Jack Dodd making the tackle. Boy, right now, everything the Patriots dial up is working.
It really is. They're especially in long situations. Their coaching staff up here in the booth is really coming up with some great plays here on the radioing it down what they're seeing, and up here, the whole field kind of opens up, and right now it's opening up well in Heritage's favor.
21-yard gain for Anderson. 2:27 to play in the second quarter. Patriots up 7 and on the move. Anderson looking to pass, throws left side, incomplete, nobody home. Miscommunication there with the intended receiver, Brandon Jones. 2nd and 10 coming up from the Patriots 36.
Well, you see the Patriots are not scared to throw the ball again downfield, looking for about a 15, 20-yard chunk there. And Anderson and his receiver just could not get on the same page there. Fortunate break for Indianola Academy. And actually, we had good coverage on them as well, so they just, Indianola Academy dialing up some tough defense once again.
2nd and 10, Heritage from their own 36. Clock is stopped after the incomplete pass with 2:20 to play in the second quarter. Anderson will work out of the gun on 2nd and 10 with Gray in the backfield. He'll hand it off to Gray. Tries to bounce it to the left side. Colonels converge on him. Van Cleve the first to get there. Also Pitts in on the tackle. Strips it loose, but they'll say Gray was down. They'll mark it at the 39. A 3-yard pickup will bring up 3rd and 7.
And we really need another strip here, a turnover. This defense needs to get a big answer here. They've come up big so far tonight for the Colonels. They've been really shining lights for Big Blue tonight. And, they just really need to find another stop here.
They only give him 2 to the 38. So 3rd and 8. Coming up for the Patriots, 2 receivers will split out to the wide side, the right side of the field. 1 receiver to the near side. Anderson will work out of the gun with Gray in the backfield. He's got, that's what you would call an H-back on the left side as well. Anderson looking to pass. Has time in the pocket. Now rolls to his right. Tim's giving chase. Anderson pointing downfield. Going to loft it down there. Looking for play. It's intercepted by Stephon Smith in Patriot territory at the 45. Gets a return of a yard or 2, and the Colonels are in business. 1:18 to play in the second quarter. Colonels have all 3 timeouts remaining as they trail Heritage 7-0. The first interception of the season for Stephon Smith.
Well, Anderson doing a good job playing the floor general out there, quarterback for Heritage Academy, pointing his receivers into the position that he wanted them. However, whenever he points, he also allows the defense to know where they're going as well. Stephon Smith wisely dropped back there and made a nice coverage fit.
1st and 10 from the Patriot 43 for the Colonels. Davis keeps it for himself straight ahead. Going to be close to the first down pickup. Another helmet comes off for Heritage Academy. That time it was their quarterback, Anderson, playing defense there. They're going to mark Davis down at the 34. 2nd and 1, 9-yard pickup.
Nice run up the middle, makes his feet sway around the edge, and just nailed it his own number.
Under a minute to go. Harris comes in motion. He'll take the handoff, and he is cut down. I don't know that he got the first down. It's going to be awfully close. Clock continues to run, and now the Colonels will stop it with a timeout.
Heritage Academy really just stretching that field out, not allowing Sebastian Harris to get anywhere. He's our X factor on our offensive side of the ball. And when he's not moving or not getting his yards that he needs and wants, it's a tough night for the Colonels, as you can see.
Going to have a measurement here. We'll keep it here. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Heritage on top of the Colonels, 7-0. The Colonels trying to get some points on the board after the Stephon Smith interception of Anderson. As we wait on the chain gang to come out for the Patriots. Have called the right numbers all night offensively. They haven't let Harris go anywhere all night long. They'll stretch the chains out. And the Colonels are going to have it appears, by just a couple of inches.
Yeah, they do.
Still no indication from the officials, but it certainly appeared. Are they going to say it's short?
No, it's short. You're exactly right. If they're marking it with a chain like that, that's short.
Wow. 3rd and an inch. Yeah, coming up for the Colonels.
Heritage Academy just not giving out that outside presence there and falling to the ground wisely instead of getting blowed out like so many teams have done against the Colonels this year. And Indianola Academy just cannot find an opening right now, and it's a tough situation here for the Colonels.
Even the Patriot coach next door to us, I could hear him telling his coaches out on the field, they've got it, they've got it. Instead, the Colonels are an inch or two short. Third down, ball between, we'll call it the 33.5 on the near hash. Colonels need to pick up the first down and continue this drive. 43 seconds left to play in the half. They trail Heritage 7-0. Coming out of the timeout appears to be confusion as the Colonels get lined up. Davis will go under center with Timms alone setback. He'll take the handoff. He's got the first down to the 31-yard line. A 3-yard pickup of Greenville Motorsports first down.
And we're going to, the clock does stop here as the chain gang gives a second to get set here. Indianola Academy still having 2 timeouts.
Colonels quickly to the line. Davis, 3-step drop, looking to pass. Going to the end zone for Bolden. And it is incomplete. A flag comes down. Bolden immediately turned around and said, "Where's the flag?" The officials finally throw it.
He was getting tied up all the way down the field there. That could be just good coverage there. And I think that's what Coach Wright is saying. Hey, you can't stop out of your route here and beg for a flag. You got to continue running your route here regardless. And unfortunately, we did get the call because that defensive back kept going, and he almost did pick off the ball. It was a beautifully thrown pass by Davis, though. Put it right in the end zone there.
So move it down to the 16, 1st and 10, Colonels. 33 seconds to go in the half. Davis looking to pass again, throws right side, caught by Bolden, and he'll go out of bounds near the 10-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 29 seconds. Colonels looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. Giving 7 to the 9. 2nd and 3 coming up.
I like the quick out there. That allows Davis to get comfortable there, get his feet up under him, and make a nice pass and get that confidence.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Davis will turn handoff to Harris. He's tripped up after a 1-yard gain to the 8. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. And the Colonels will stop the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Heritage 7. Colonels yet to get on the board.
Yeah, tough break there for the Colonels. It looked like Sebastian almost slipped coming out of his stance. Couldn't tell. He tried to make a cut. Timms had to block down a back that was coming blitzing through there. Timms, instead of going and picking up somebody else downfield, had to immediately pick somebody up there. And he did pick him up in enough time, but it had to make Harris change his angle, getting to the line of scrimmage, and he just could not come out of it.
With 24 seconds to go on the half, this would be the first time all year that the Colonels have been shut out in a half. The lowest scoring performance I can remember in a half would be St. Joe. They trailed at the half 18-6. Of course, we all know that worked out pretty well for the Colonels in the end, but got to get something going here. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 8.
Well, this is where you got to have that gut check time and really dig deep if you're Indianola Academy's offense. You're the wild card part there. The defense has been the bread and butter. The wild card's the offense there. And they really, if Harris is being shut down, the whole team seems like they're shut down. Timms is always going to get his hard yards that he plays, but you got to have Harris out there as that Batman to the Robin.
3rd down. Davis will go under center with Harris. The long setback. He'll turn, hand it to Harris. Gets behind his blockers. And pushing towards the 6. Going to be very close to the first down marker. Clock continues to run down to 15 seconds. And now the Colonels will stop it with their final timeout. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or are they going to call for a measurement?
I think the officials called for a measurement. They gave him the first down. Yeah.
All right, for 1st and goal, Colonels up a 6. A 2-yard gain for Harris.
Well, that was good. At least we didn't have to burn that timeout. We got one still left in the pocket.
Colonels quickly to the line. Davis under center on 1st and goal from the 6. He'll hand it to Harris. Tries to hurdle a man at the 4. Is he in there? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Colonels. Sebastian Harris gets in there from 6 yards out. And a huge sigh of relief on the home side here at Legion Field.
You're exactly right there. Where's our kicker running out on the field? Oh, I hadn't seen him go out yet. Taking his time there, getting out on the field. Indianola Academy really surging forward there. Sebastian Harris, I've never seen so much jubilation there. Heritage Academy has played some good defense tonight. You got to give them credit. Indianola Academy has had to fight, scrap, and scrounge for everything they've gotten tonight. This is a very important extra point.
7 plays, 43 yards on the drive. Will Lang is on for the extra point, 41 of 56 on the year. Kick is up, and it is good, and we are tied with 7 seconds to go in the first half. What we expected, some physical, hard-nosed football coming in. That's exactly what we've had, a low-scoring game, 7-7, as the Colonels take advantage of the Stephon Smith interception. 7 plays, 43 yards. Sebastian Harris takes it in from 6 yards out. That touchdown brought to you by our friends at Sookie's Restaurant and Catering. Will Lang adds the extra point. We're tied, my friend.
Yes, I don't know if we're doing the text the number for the Sookie's gift card or
yes. Thank you. 601-941-3922 is the number to text. 601-941-3922. Get a $20 gift card from our friends at Sookie's. Last score update we got from Adams and St. Joe was at the end of the first quarter. Adams was on top 7-6. I'll try to get another update for you coming up here at the half.
Big sigh of relief on this side of the field here.
Yes, no doubt about it. Playing with the short kickoff. It'll go out of bounds, and Heritage will have an opportunity if they want to loft one downfield. They've certainly got the weapons to do it.
Not sure if that's what Coach Nestor had dialed up there. I think he'd probably rather have the touchback in the end zone instead of that there. That does knock 15 extra yards off there for Heritage Academy to get to win 7 seconds here. I hope we play a dime defense or a prevent defense, I guess you would say, at the same time. However, though, you got 3 strong defensive linemen here that are going to have to give the quarterback, Tyler Anderson, for Heritage Academy some fits back there, not allow him to get comfortable and make a nice pass.
1st and 10 Patriots from their own 35, only 7 seconds remaining in the half, and Coach Nestor Coach Putnam telling his guys to back up. They hand it off, and Wesley Lester was ready for it. Toby Young takes the handoff. He's going to lose 2 to the 33, and the first half will come to an end. Big Blue takes momentum into the locker room.
Finally, I tell you there, and that last tackle there with authority, that should really get that momentum on the Colonel sidelines. However, once you go into that locker room and you come out in the second half, you have fresh legs there, and everybody's kind of back on the same playing field. At least we're on the same level on the football field, on the scoreboard as well, and the Colonels finally able to capitalize on and make a nice long drive here and get into that end zone.
For the Colonels, wait until 7 seconds left to go in the half to put some points on the board. As we said, a big sigh of relief here, and we go to the half tied at 7. The Colonels and the Patriots with a spot in the state championship game on the line. Stay with us. You're not going to want to miss the second half. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with IA Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
David Smith Construction of Inverness is a proud Indianola Academy sponsor. At David Smith Construction, our reputation is building every day. And Coach Tommy Nestor and the Colonels have built a winning tradition that we are proud of. Whether it be commercial or residential, let us take care of your building needs. We've been building for satisfied customers since 1982, and we would love to add you to that list. David Smith Construction is located on Highway 49 in Inverness. Call David Smith today at 265-6060.
You'll find big savings every day at your friendly, family, home-owned Sunflower Food Store, Indianola. We'd like to invite you to come and discover our newly remodeled store. From our produce department to the meat department, our deli, our bakery, and our employees, you'll find that Sunflower Food Store is eager to help you with all of your grocery needs. When it's time for groceries, it's time for a trip to Sunflower Food Store, Highway 82, Indianola. Always working to improve your shopping experience. Come shop with us today. Guarantee Bank and Trust Company invite you to support our second annual canned food drive this holiday season to benefit the hungry in our communities. To donate, just drop off your canned goods at one of our 16 locations in Batesville, Belzona, Cleveland, Greenville, Grenada, Hernando, Hollandale, Indianola, Senatobia, South Haven, or Vicksburg now through November 21st. The food will be donated by the branches to a local nonprofit. Guarantee Bank. Helping you is what we do.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best kept secret in the Delta is Impact Wholesale Warehouse on Highway 82, Indianola, right next to Love's Travel Center. Having a party? Get all of your party supplies at Impact. Save money on your janitorial supplies by shopping our huge warehouse. And listen to this, ribs, chicken, catfish, and seafood are our specialties. Also canned goods, candy, and lots more. We serve many area schools and restaurants and would love to serve you. That's Impact Wholesale Warehouse next to Love's Travel Center. Call 887-7288.
Welcome back here at the half. The IA Colonels tied at 7 with Heritage Academy. Semifinals, MAIS AAA playoff, the state title appearance on the line. Took the Colonels a while to get going, and tip your caps to Heritage Academy. They came in here with a great game plan, Brady, and they've been executing to perfection.
They really have, Watson. You're exactly right. These young men are coming in here tonight, and, they know that they are they knew that they were going to be fighting an uphill battle, first off on the road. Second off, Indianola Academy coming in with a 31-game playoff streak here. Home streak, I'm sorry, not right. A home streak on the line. That was going to be another uphill battle. And Indianola Academy's crazy atmosphere here tonight. The Colonels have packed the bleachers yet again. Just a good atmosphere to be playing in here. The field looks immaculate. They have really worked hard all week. Mother Nature, she has not been so kind this year, as the water bill is probably pushing the $1,000 range this year. But Indianola Academy supporters, you know who you are out there. You've done a wonderful job with this field. It is looking beautiful. I rode by it yesterday, showed some out-of-town friends the field and the facilities where we come and give you highlights and scores and updates every Friday night, and it makes our job fun coming to this facility here. And in case I don't get another chance to say it again, everybody that works on this field, you know who you are. You do a wonderful job here and get this thing prepared every week.
Score update for you. This is about 15 minutes old. St. Joe 12, Adams County Christian 6. That was with 7:36 left in the first half. Again, that update was posted about 15 minutes ago. You have something new report?
I don't, but I do have Joyce Allen is the winner of the Sookies gift cards there. So congratulations to Joyce. Glad you were listening in and had your phone ready to text.
Well, let's go back and look at how we got to this point. Heritage Academy took the opening kickoff after the touchback. They started the drive at their own 20, used a 13-play, 80-yard drive. They got on the board. Tyler Anderson to Dante Gray from 36 yards out. Lex Rogers added the extra point, and Heritage led 7-0 with 7:17 to play in the first quarter. And that's where we stood up until the 7-second mark of the second quarter when Sebastian Harris rumbled in from 6 yards out. Lang's PAT tied the game at 7. You go back to the first drive of the night for Heritage, that 13-play, 80-yard drive. The Colonels had, I think it was 3 third-down opportunities to get off the field, Brady. Heritage even converted a fake punt to pick up a first down. They picked up a first down on a face mask penalty. And then the big play, Anderson to Gray from 36 yards out. The Patriots have been pulling out all the stops in the first half, and what a game we have had here at Legion Field.
The roughing the punter also got them a first down there as well. And, Indianola Academy just really... I don't know. It seems like every time we try to pass, we were going for the home run ball there. And on that last drive there, though, when Indianola finally got in and scored, we threw a couple of short passes there. We're not trying to knock the home run, and we're just trying to put it in play here and make some things happen for the Colonels. And it looked better. We looked a lot more like a complete unit. We looked like the unit that we knew we are. I noticed the Colonels this week really shortened those stances down to the splits between guard and tackle and center. We're playing right on top of one another and really just trying to control that line of scrimmage there and get that big hub and shove. Last week we were really able to command that line of scrimmage. Columbia Academy had a huge offense and defensive line That was last week. This is this week. Heritage Academy coming in here, not as big of a team as a lot of teams we've faced here, coming in with one of their best athletes there, number 15, Eli Acker, the freshman, 6'5", 230-pound tight end, not on the field, not a factor, but Heritage Academy not taking that into mind, and they're definitely playing for that young man and for their season to continue tonight.
Winner of this one advances to the state championship game next week at Jackson Academy. That'll be played Thursday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. The winner of our game will get the winner of the Adams County Christian St. Joe matchup going on right now. Last score we got, St. Joe was leading in Natchez 12-7.
I think that's right. That's what I saw. Yeah.
Midway through the second quarter. We'll keep you posted on that one as much as possible. 12-6. I'm sorry. That's right. 12-6. So, how about the Irish going on the road, getting the lead?
I tell you, that's a. If you can go to Natchez, last time we were down there, I think it was -30, and it was a cold one here. Not the usual fall football atmosphere weather that we've been accustomed to. And folks, I don't know if you can tell in listening through this radio, but I am one stopped-up puppy this week, and it's been a struggle here. I told Brittany, my wife, before we came here, halfway over here, I said I forgot to take medicine. I know I'm going to be struggling tonight. You can tell this air is getting after me here, but I'm wearing short sleeve. Kurt's over there wearing short sleeve. You're dressed up like a Stetson model here, looking sharp today.
Can you tell my wife that?
Yeah, exactly. I do have to give 2 shout-outs real quick. We had 2 people actually wanting to come join us in the booth this week, and the press box, I begged them to come. Richard Horn, our old clock operator up here, and from the CDA days in Inverness as well, the old the PA announcer down there. I can remember it vividly, where he would growl out loud over the loudspeaker there, and when you'd be on the field or coaching, you'd look back up and be like, what's going on here? Richard always keeping you on your toes there. He told me he was going to try to come this week and join us. I said, we'll find you a chair. We miss you in the press box up here. And also Bobby Williamson said he was going to come join us, hopefully on the radio sometime soon. And then we started getting a chuckle out of it. He said he kind of hung those shoes up a while back, and he said we did too good a job, and he was just going to leave that to us now.
7-7 is your halftime score between the Colonels and the Heritage Patriots. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll look at some first half numbers as we continue here at the half. You're listening to High Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Hi, folks. Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you, whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof. We're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola, or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
Van Cleve Insurance is the trusted choice independent agency that has been serving Indianola and Sunflower County for over 80 years. To stay around that long, we've had to care about a lot of people. If you're not already insured with us, we'd like for you to be a part of our winning team. Stop by or call so we can review your current home, auto, or commercial insurance plan. Chances are we can save you money, give you broader coverage, or better service. That's Van Cleve Insurance, located Highway 49 in Indianola since 1932.
Welcome back. Watson Cook and Brady Smith with you from Legion Field. Colonels and Patriots tied at 7 in this MAIS AAA semifinal matchup. Let's look at some first half numbers for you. Offensively for the Colonels, 141 total yards, 124 on the ground, 17 through the air. Colonel quarterback Will Davis, 2 for 5, 17 yards. Both of those going to T.K. Bolden. So Bolden with 2 grabs for 17 yards in the first half. On the ground, Davis with 3 carries for 13 yards. Sebastian Harris, 15 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Mitchell Pitts, 1 carry for 9 yards. Sherman Timms, 9 carries for 52 yards. On the defensive side, 8 total tackles for Stephon Smith, also an interception for the sophomore Stephon Smith in the first half. 6 total tackles for Ben Van Cleve. 4 tackles for Mitchell Pitts. 3 total tackles for Stuart Nichols and Wesley Lester. and Shade Smith with a fumble recovery. So that's a look at your first half numbers. Indianola tied with Heritage at 7. And the Colonels waited a while to get on the board. 7 seconds left in the first half. Sebastian Harris, a 6-yard run to cap a 7-play, 43-yard drive. That's how Big Blue got on the board. You asked me a couple of weeks ago, I think it was the Leak game, when the Colonels were not playing their best football. That's not the case tonight. A lot of credit for this tie score at halftime goes to Heritage Academy. But you asked me that night, wouldn't I love to be a fly on the wall in the locker room? I said no at that time because I could only imagine the tirade that Coach Nestor was going on. I would like to be a fly on the wall in there tonight. What kind of adjustments are the Colonels going to make? Heritage has been doing a great job stuffing the ground game, and the Colonels have stuck with it. It finally paid off. Harris got in the end zone with it. But what do they have to change up in the second half?
I'm not sure, actually, Watson. That's why I don't get paid to coach. But, I guarantee you Coach Nestor's having a different talk in the locker room this halftime than he did 2 weeks ago. We just were not playing good 2 weeks ago against Leak Academy. I think we had 6-8 fumbles in the first half, and it was hard to overcome that. And we still actually had the lead going into the halftime in the locker room. Right now, like you said, Heritage is just playing all in, and they are really getting after it. I think we're really going to have to spread the field on the offensive side of the ball and, like I've mentioned earlier, really get out in those flats there. A little swing pass out to the outside, a slant to the outside. They're giving us the soft coverage where they're giving us 6-8 yards off the field. They're going to give up the short pass. They just don't want to give up the home run ball. But whenever you get those passes, those short passes out there, that defensive line and those linebackers go from those ears pinned back, putting all pressure forward, going to stop that line of scrimmage. They suddenly get back leaning on those heels. They have to look around. They have more than just one job, and that's going forward. Right now it's just going forward, getting to the line, stopping the line of scrimmage. If you pin them back some, they have to look around, and they got to think run first, pass second. But that pass second's in their back of their minds. Whereas when it's just run, they're just thinking run. They're keying run the entire time, and it's really it's making it a scrappy game for the Colonels. And on the flip side, when you're running the ball a lot here, you're running a lot of clock off the scoreboard there. And Indianola Academy really milked that clock to a T there. And I don't know if it was good or bad. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's a bad omen there. And we weren't able to keep any extra time on the clock there. And we used the entire first half to get on that scoreboard there, and we finally did. But I think I would have to spread the field a little bit more in the second half and hope that we get the Heritage Academy Patriots keyed off of the run and start looking at a pass a little more. Defense, keep playing your game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. Defensively, the Colonels have done a pretty good job. Heritage did get the one touchdown. They've been able to move the ball at times. Hasn't been constant all night. They've had a couple of big plays on a third and long.
Yeah.
Where they've run some stuff the Colonels just weren't ready for. But outside of that, they've done a pretty good job containing Dante Gray.
They really have. And you got 2 long passes here. And, there was a third and about 10 or 12 situation here where we did the shovel pass. And there was one where they lined up and kind of ran the quarterback draw, let everybody go to the outside, boom, hit it up the middle there. Anderson was able to get a long first down run there. But other than that, Indianola's pretty much kept them at bay there, and it doesn't show it on the scoreboard. It's a 7-all game, so it might as well be 0. But, Indianola Academy, I don't think I would adjust much on defense. The same game plan to get to the ball.
7-7, your halftime score. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back to get you ready for the start of the third quarter. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Magic Mart Pharmacy is a proud supporter of IA Colonel Football. We know it takes hard work and commitment to win football games. Come by and let us work hard to earn your business. Serving Indianola and the Delta area as your hometown pharmacy for 25 years. That's Magic Mart Pharmacy, located on Highway 82 East behind McDonald's, with a drive-through window for your convenience. Magic Mart Pharmacy, where your health is our business. Go Colonels!
If you're going to rent a car in the Delta, save your hard-earned money by getting a flat rate from Venture Car Rentals in Indianola. A flat rate with no mileage charge, and rates start as low as $19.95 per day. Low daily rates plus no mileage. It doesn't take a genius to figure out you'll save at Venture Car Rentals of Indianola. Whether your car's in the shop or headed to a reunion, come see Venture Car Rentals in Indianola. Flat rates starting as low as $19.95. Venture Car Rentals, now open in Indianola next to Selecta Motors. Call 887-7374.
Some call it low smoke aheadis. Some can't even pronounce it, but everyone agrees that low smoke aheadis has delicious, authentic Mexican food that makes your mouth water. Satisfied customers from all over the Mississippi Delta dine with Juan and his staff every chance they get, and you will too. Low smoke aheadis also has a party room that you can reserve for birthday parties, anniversaries, and just a good time. You won't feel crowded, and the atmosphere is that perfect setting for authentic Mexican food. That's Low Smoke Aheadis Mexican Restaurant, Highway 82 in Indianola.
It's the year's best cheer.
Give us an A.
High school seniors, give us your A's and you could win one of 10 $1,000 scholarships from Planters Bank. Bring each report card to any Planters location, and every A you bring means another entry in a scholarship drawing. No purchase necessary. Drawing May 1st, 2017. For details, visit planters-bank.com. Time to win. Time to
give us an A.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back here at the half. We're tied at 7. The IA Colonels and the Heritage Academy Patriots. Both teams back out on the field, getting ready to start the third quarter. Score update just before the half down in Natchez. Adams County Christian takes the lead over St. Joe. The Rebels on top of the Irish 15-12. That one with just a few seconds to go in the first half. Here we're tied at 7. The winners of these two games will meet next week in the MAIS AAA State Championship game next Thursday night, November 17th at Jackson Academy. The location changed from last year when the state championship was held at Millsaps College. This year, some of these teams are going to get a chance to go play at the Brickyard down at JA, and hopefully the Colonels will be there.
Well, Watson, I think, I don't know, maybe they figured out that maybe the Colonels had a good shot at getting back to that same venue and just didn't want to go to the same place there, so Jackson Academy stepped up there, and we appreciate it. We hope we get to come visit you next week. Well, I got a second here. I've got to give a shout-out. We got a guest in the booth tonight for the first half, my lovely wife, Brittany Smith. We hope she brings her some luck here in the second half, and glad she came up here and brought me some medicine.
I was going to say, she heard you calling.
Yeah,
she did. Medicine, so you can survive the second half. Colonels are set to get the ball as we get ready to start the third quarter. Sebastian Harris and Mitchell Pitts go back deep to return. Colonels will be working left to right here in the third quarter as Lex Rogers set to kick it away for the Patriots. Colonels have everybody else besides Pitts and Harris up tight. Now they'll kind of spread out. Colonels were unsure of where are we going to see an onside kick, where are we not. Now everybody spreads out. Looks like we're going to have a traditional kickoff as Rogers approaches the tee. The third quarter is underway. It's a long end-over-end kick, going to be taken by Pitts at the 5. Pitts looks to return it up the left sideline, runs into some traffic, and going to be taken down around the 20-yard line. I think they're going to mark him just across the 20. That's where the Colonels will have it to start the third quarter.
Pitts was really met with authority there at that time as Heritage Academy did a good job of running their lanes there and just stayed true to it. And Pitts just met hard there. That was a nice little lick there. I couldn't tell as being the far side of the field over there. I'd like to go back and watch that after the game here on a replay on film there. That looked like a nice lick. They'll put it at the 22, 1st and 10 Colonels from their own 22. Ball is on the far hash as they work left to right. 7-7. Who will win the second half? Davis will go under center with Timms and Harris in the backfield. He'll hand it off to Harris. Officials blow this one dead with movement up front. It's like it's going to go against the Colonels. Well, not the way you want to start your first play of the first series on offense there. Tough break for the Colonels there. I guess Timms left something in the locker room there as a player just ran on the field and got him something there, and Lester's going to check out of the ball game. Yeah, I misspoke. That was Lester and Harris in there. 1st and 15 now from the 17, just underway in the third quarter. Davis under center with Bolden to the left.
Kimball to the left, Bolden to the right, Timms and Harris in the backfield. Davis looking to pass, pump fake, looking for Bolden, got him wide open at the 45. It's caught at the 50. Bolden in Patriot territory to the 30, to the 20. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Colonels. 83 yards from Will Davis to TK Bolden. That, my friend, is how you start the second half.
That's a game changer there, Watson. And I'll tell you, I had been in the bleachers at Talladega before, and when there's a big wreck, everybody all at once, all 250,000 people stand up in the bleachers, and that thing gets to rocking. This stadium just got to rocking, just in the press box got to rocking. I was praying hard. The contractor did a good job to hold this thing structurally up here. I don't know if you felt it. I did. This whole sideline erupted just then. And that really got the momentum. We had the front row seat here. TK Bolden caught it right in the breadbasket there. Thought he was going to fumble that thing there, and he held on to it. Made a nice catch in stride.
Lang is on for the extra point. Snap is back. Kick is up. It is good. Colonels lead it 14-7 over Heritage Academy. 11:42 to play in the third quarter. One play, 83 yards. Will Davis to TK Bolden, and Big Blue has the lead. And the crowd has come alive here at Region Field. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
I'm Greg Beals from Beals Body Shop in Rubel, Mississippi, and I want to fix your car. We've been in business for 40 years in the same location. We're a family-owned business and currently have 3 generations still working under the same roof. If you're ever in an accident, we can tow your vehicle, help you with your insurance claim, get you in a rental car, repair your vehicle, and deliver it back to you in usually under a week. We're located at 501 South Oak Street, Highway 49, Louisville, Mississippi. Give us a call today, 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Pecans are only the beginning of what you'll find at Indianola Pecan House. Stop in for gift items from your favorite universities, great silver and gold jewelry from designers like Ronaldo, gourmet food items, cupcakes, caramel and pound cake, pecan pies, all made fresh daily. And they also create custom gift baskets for any occasion. Come in and sample their most recent flavors of pecans, crunchy praline popcorn and crunchy praline. Serving pecans around the world for over 30 years from 1013 Highway 82 East. Indianola Pecan House, home of the original praline pecan.
Welcome back. The Colonels have taken the lead over Heritage in the first play of the third quarter. Will Davis to TK Bolden from 83 yards out. Colonels on top 14-7. Lang's kickoff taken by Gray as he slides down shy of the 20-yard line. Let's see if the Colonels can get it going defensively here, just the way they got it going offensively to start the third quarter.
The official just then went to throw the tee back on it. He looked up, and the tee man was right there on the field, and he kind of gave him a big bump fake there. It's kind of must be a little moist there. It might be a little dampness in the air there as we've had a real big change in temperature here this week. It's gone from very cold to very hot. First and 10 Patriots from their own 17. They'll have to turn it hand off to Toby Young straight ahead, taken down by Stuart Nichols at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup for the Patriots. They'll bring up second and 7. Well, one thing this defense can finally do is see that their offense is behind them all the way here. Gave them a little breathing room here. Gave them a little cushion. Hey, they don't have to play on those pins and needles so much anymore. Come out, get to the ball, and keep knocking heads.
High formation behind Anderson. Looks to throw left. Immediately intercepted. Pitt came in. He had his eyes on it. Couldn't get there in time. And I see the Pitts family down there. They almost came out of their seats.
They did.
Oh, everybody saw that one coming. Mitchell Pitts couldn't hang on. That would have been a pick six for sure. Instead, it's 3rd and 7.
Boy, he saw it right there. Just quarterback popped up real quick and a nice pass there to a bullet there. It was kind of a stop, a real quick slant. He was able to run in front of it and almost converge on the pick six.
Shotgun set for Anderson, 4 wide on 3rd and 7, looking to pass in the pocket. He's in trouble, and he's brought down by Stephon Smith. Back at the 16-yard line, a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd.
Well, finally, Indianola Academy's
down coming up.
Finally, Indianola Academy's defense is really converging here, applying a lot of pressure on Anderson, not letting him get comfortable there. And Heritage Academy really avoided a big snafu there. Would have been going down 21-7 real quick to start this second half, and instead they got a punt.
Carrier will go back and stand at midfield to take the punt from Rogers. Tells everybody to get out of the way. He'll let it hit. It will roll into Colonel territory and be down at the 48-yard line. Colonels get it back, leading 14-7 over Heritage. 10:22 to play in the third quarter. Well, you can feel, talk about the change in temperature. There's been a huge shift in the vibe, I guess you would call it, here on this home side of the bleachers.
Yeah, you're exactly right there. Well, now, hey, we're back to reality here this second series. And, do you try to establish a running game here? Do you go deep again? I don't know. It all looks real good there, and the Colonels just really, whatever they do, get comfortable here and make some things happen.
1st and 10 from their own 48. Davis out of the gun, brings Harris in motion, fake the give. Davis keeps it for the hit. He's got a grip of it, fourth first down to the 20, to the 10, and brought down from behind. They'll mark him at the 2. Will Davis almost took it the distance.
Well, it's just a beautiful veer play there where he gets in shotgun formation there. We've had some fumbleitis there from center to quarterback exchange there on that shotgun formation snap. That time went good there. Fake the speed play to the right there, then got him behind his big diving back there and opened up the hole there and allowed him to make some plenty of room.
50 yards on the run, 1st and goal from the 2. Sherman Tim takes a handoff and keeps him there for the touchdown. Colonels go up 20-7 with 10:03 to play in the third quarter.
And that's how you get up big here at home, and that's what Indianola Academy kind of wanted to do in the first half, but instead we'll take it in the second half here. Still can't get too comfortable here. Got to keep the foot on the gas here, and every play counts.
2 plays, 52 yards on the scoring drive. That touchdown brought to you by our friends at Cookies Restaurant and Catering. Will Lang is on for the extra point. Van Cleve to snap. Josh Hill to hold. And movement up front. Officials will blow this one dead. And we'll kick again, it appears, unless the Colonels, I don't think they can decline it. They've blown it dead.
I can say this much here. Will is kicking with some authority right now. Really looking good out there kicking those PATs. I think the memo got to him. He was off timing last week here. This week really got the timing issue down there. As soon as the ball's hitting the ground, boom, he's there. And the Colonels' offensive line up front is doing a good job blocking and giving him some time there to make those field goals. And he is kicking them up the uprights with authority, and that's what you want to see.
So Coach Nestor will decline the penalty. Will kick again. Colonels go up 20-7 over Heritage with 10:03 to play in the third quarter. What a start to the second half for Indianola Academy. Will Davis, an 83-yard pass to T.K. Bolden, and Sherman Timms, a 2-yard touchdown run. After a 50-yard run to Davis to set up 1st and goal.
I think he was hoping that if he declined it, he would go on and accept that he put it to the uprights and let's just go on and kick this thing off.
Instead, another extra point attempt, and the kick is up and no good. It goes wide left. The score remains 20-7 with 10:03 to play in the third. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Accidents do happen, and insurance companies do pay to make it right. But insurance companies don't get to tell you where to take your vehicle for repairs. It's your ride, your call. Make it count. Call Indianola Collision when you want it done right. Stop by 1437 Highway 82 East and let them look it over. Call 887-2000 right away. Call Indianola Collision at 887-2000. Nobody does a better job of making it right. Let the insurance company pay the claim, but you make the call. Indianola Collision.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Andy Daniels in Indianola help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Andy Daniels handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that can add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Andy Daniels in Indianola today and get to a better state with State Farm.
Welcome back. Indianola Academy starting to feel it here in the second half. They lead Heritage Academy 20-7 with 10:03 to play in the third quarter. We were tied at 7 at the break. The Colonels off to a very fast start here in the third quarter. A couple of touchdowns already. Lang with a short kick, going to be taken by Cody Young at the 24. Looks to return it off the Patriots sideline. Going to be taken out of bounds by Shade Smith around the 31-32, it appears. That's where the Patriots will have it, 1st and 10.
Well, that's 2 knuckleball kickoffs in a row there. As soon as I mentioned the young senior is doing a good job here, we get a case of the foot-itis there, I guess we're saying. I guess, each game you got to have a little excitement, don't I?
1st and 10, Heritage from their own 32. Ball is on the right hash as the Patriots work right to left. Anderson will work out of the gun with Young in the backfield, 2 receivers to either side. He'll bring Gray in motion. Fake the give. Anderson's going to keep it for himself. He's wrestled down to the ground by Wesley Lester. Ball comes loose, and the Colonels have it appears. Van Cleve saying Colonel football. Lester saying Colonel football. What do the officials say?
This place would go crazy.
Officials say Patriot football. Wow. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up.
So Lester just broke down from his defensive end position. Did a real good job. Did not fight on the fake there. They didn't sell the fake too well there. Anderson pulled that ball really early. Lester fell off of the dive and jumped immediately on the quarterback there.
Trips to the near side for Anderson on 2nd and 10, looking to pass. Throws it left side, trying to go to Jones, and incomplete. Chase Smith had the coverage. 3rd and 10 coming up. 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Colonels have taken a 20-7 lead over the Patriots.
And Chase Smith, along with Gray Odom, really have become a great addition to the Colonels secondary this year here. I'm going to have to give Chase Smith a Van Cleve Insurance proper coverage nominee of the game there.
3rd and 10 from the Patriots 32. 4 wide for Anderson. Has Gray in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking to pass under heavy pressure, and Wesley Lester gets a paw on it, knocks it to the ground. It'll be 4th and 10. Oh, the Colonels playing with some excitement right now. They're playing free and loose, and that's how Indianola Academy plays football.
Yeah, that's exactly right there. And Wesley Lester just loving to play some football here. Man, I saw him over here earlier. He was getting his finger doctor on here. He tended to. I kind of play favorites to him a little bit. Don't mean to, but just kind of my eye always catches where he goes, and just did a good job converging on the ball there. That time having fun.
Rogers back to punt it away. It's a low kick. Going to be taken by Barrier at the 39. A flag comes in. Barrier looking for the return. Where's the face mask there? No flag. Barrier taken out of bounds at the Colonel 45. The first flag was thrown before it ever got in Barrier's hands.
Ooh, I didn't even see that flag over there on the far side of the field.
We'll check the marker.
I saw the marker come out here. That's what I thought you were talking about, the flag there. I don't know what that's going to be. I couldn't tell what that fan yelled there. Folks, again, we're not responsible for what's said outside of this press box. 3rd week in a row I've given that warning there, by the way.
Yeah, Colonel fans obviously not happy with the flags.
It looked like a face mask, like you said here watching. It looked like we were trying to set up a right wall return there. Never truly got the wall set up there, and Barrier looked like he was actually trying to run against the grain there. Wasn't sure what was going on there. Colonels were not on the same page there that time, and it started off nasty anyway with that holding right there.
So a hold against the Colonels will back them up to their own 29 is where they'll start this drive. 9:18 to play in the third quarter. Indianola on top of Heritage 20-7 here in this semifinal matchup. Colonel is looking to advance to the state championship game for the 2nd consecutive year.
What was our nickname a couple years ago? The
Cardiac Colonels.
That was it.
They're coming back tonight. Davis will pitch it right side to Harris on 1st and 10. Tries to find a hold. Not a whole lot there. They'll mark him at the 33. A 4-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 6.
Oh, everybody likes to always do the flashback Friday. That's it there for sure, Watson. You're going to have to find that clip next week, the Cardiac Colonels. Yeah.
2nd and 6 for Indianola Academy from their own 33. Ball is on the near hash. Colonel's looking to extend a 13-point lead. Davis under center. He'll turn. Hand off to Harris. Straight ahead. And fighting for extra yardage. Going to get very close to the 40. Going to mark him just shy of the 40-yard line. We'll give him 6 on the carry.
Getting up to the line of scrimmage real quick here. Coach hoping to catch Heritage Academy off guard.
Well, about a foot short of the first down. Now I think we may have a measurement. So Harris a little closer than we initially thought. 8:23 to play in the third quarter. Colonel's on top 20-7. It's going to have a measurement on the field. We'll keep it here while they do that. For a completely different half of football, at least so far, than what we saw about an hour ago.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Colonel. Taking it to the Patriots there. And whenever you catch that, we toss the defender off, and of course the first play from scrimmage had the false start there, shot ourselves in the foot. Second play from scrimmage, though, an 85-yard bomb there. And he almost missed the darn thing. That's what kind of made me a little nervous. But Davis hit D.K. Bolden in stride there. That really changed the momentum of this game here.
1st and 10. They do give Harris the first down. Ball just shy of the 40. He'll take the handoff again. Tries to hurdle the defender. Can't do it. They'll mark him at the 40. Give him 1 on the carry. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Colonels.
Watson, and maybe you can elaborate a little bit more on this, but I do have to give congratulations to Ben Van Cleve this week signing for the Northwest Community College Rangers in baseball scholarship there. I know y'all are really proud of that. And also I got to give congratulations to President-elect Donald Trump.
There you go. 2nd and a long 9 for the Colonels. Harris takes the handoff around the right side, stacked up there by Gray and driven to the ground. And Colonels not getting it done here on the ground. Only a 2-yard gain for Harris. 3rd and 7 coming up.
It's been a tough game here for the Colonels' ground game here. Heritage Academy really stingy on defense here, getting to the running back here, especially Harris. They're able to get to him and gang tackling here, and that gang tackling with authority there as well. And Tim did get his yards, but not as much as he's normally accustomed to. 3rd and 7 from the Colonel 42. Davis drops back, looking to pass. Throws over to the pump. He's got to bring the Motorsports first down in Patriot territory to the 43. 15 yards on the pitch and catch from Davis to Van Cleve, and the Colonels move the chain. Beautifully executed tight end dump there. It looked like Ben Van Cleve was going to stay in and block there and give extra blocking presence for Davis as he's coming up on the pass there. Releases at the last second there, falls in there and catches that tight end dump. You had your outside receivers running the seam there. Van Cleve, the middle of the field was wide open. That got our much-needed yardage for the first down.
6:40 to go in the third quarter. Colonels on top, 20-7. Davis will turn and pitch it to Harris. And he is wrestled down after a short gain. Once again, the Patriots lose their headgear. That was number 54, Logan Sneed. Well, they forgot to bring their equipment manager on the bus.
Man, these Patriots are nailing us, though. I'll tell you, we cannot move them. And what they're doing, they're hitting us low. I'm sure they watched the League Academy film where they showed, hey, if we hit you low, it doesn't matter what size y'all are. We're going to stop some holes up there.
Davis will take it for himself straight ahead and going to be brought down after a 2-yard pickup to the 40.
I wouldn't look at any of these guys to be some big game stoppers here. Number 9, 21, 58, 12. None of these guys, 10, 24, none of them are large guys. 21, playing defensive end there. But they're just making things happen here tonight. They're very quick and shifty and creating some havoc here for the Colonels offense.
3rd and 7 from the Patriots 40. Harris comes in motion. Davis fakes the give. Going to keep it straight ahead. Will not get the first down. Brought down by number 58, Parker Ray. They'll mark it at the 38. A 2-yard gain for Davis.
And kind of running the veer play there where he faked the speed to the short side of the field yet again. I'm just not really sold on a speed play to the short side of the field. Even if I do jump it, I feel like I got that 12th man for the out-of-bounds tackling.
4th and a long 4 from the 38. Davis going for the hard count. Patriots don't bite. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Colonels on top, 20-7. Coach Nestor going to let the play clock run down. Looks like he's going to call a timeout. While they do that, a quick score update. Adams County Christian has scored to extend the lead over St. Joe. The Rebels 22-12, leading the Irish in the third quarter. Colonels will let the play clock run down. They'll take the delay of game penalty and send Lang out there to punt it away.
Yeah, just going to give them that little extra breathing room there so Lang can really kick that thing high and try to keep it out of that end zone, hopefully pin the Heritage Academy Patriots back deep as we're going to try to play a field position game here.
Lang will go back and stand at his own 44. Takes the snap. It's a high spiral kick. Patriots going to let it hit at the 10, and it will roll to the 1 and into the end zone for a touchback. Or are they going to say the Colonels got down there?
He did not.
Bailey Beals got down there, got a hand on it. They're going to mark it at the 1-foot line. And I don't know.
There were two officials right there on the goal line, and neither one of them said it was a touchback. That was awesome. That's the play of the game right now. Bailey Beals, wow.
How in the world did he get that ball before it got in the end zone? I'm not sure, but you're right. That may turn out, aside from the first play of the third quarter, the long touchdown pass to Bolden, yeah, that may be the play of the game.
And you know what was blowing my mind was the Colonels were just kind of nonchalantly running downfield. I was like, you got to get behind. Somebody has to get behind the return guys, and the return guys were just kind of standing there, and you could tell neither one of them were going to go for the catch, and we're going to let that thing roll out. They do pad that thing back there some. So, I never really understand that. They always kind of go mark it where it truly stops there. But Bailey Beals did a good job of getting downfield for the Colonels.
They'll put it at the 5. 38-yard punt out of Lang. They try the handoff to Gray. Tries to stretch it left side. Mitchell Pitts, having nothing of it, brings him down for a loss. Back to the 3, a 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12 coming up for the Patriots.
Well, their offensive running game has had the same success ours had. Few and far between here in Gray. You can see the frustration on his face there. That young man being a force for Heritage Academy here, a real good running back coming into this game, and Indianola Academy's defense just smothering him.
Make it 2nd and 11. They say only a loss of 1 to the 4. Anderson, quick drop back, looking to pass, lost it down the right side, got a man there, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Dalton Alexander on the reception for the Patriots. That'll move the chains, and to be honest, the Patriots had to have that right there.
They did, and I'm going to tell you, Shade Smith had perfect coverage. You can't get any better than that. I mean, the quarterback, Anderson, just put the ball where only his receiver could catch it, and that was an outstretched receiver there, and he couldn't have gone 1 inch higher, but a great catch there, pass and catch by the Patriots.
30 yards on the play, 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 31 with 4:09 to play in the third quarter. Colonels on top 20-7. Anderson looking to pass again, goes right side, incomplete, threw it out of bounds. Gray Odom and Bailey Beals had the coverage, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Some player over there that is in his street clothes as well. Looked like he had a boot on his left foot there out for the season, and he caught that nice catch over there and trying to get his 2 minutes in the sun there, holding up the showing that he caught that ball there.
Again, Adams County Christian leading St. Joe 22-12. That one early in the third quarter. Winner of our game here will get the winner there in the state championship next week. Anderson with play action keeps it for himself. Somehow gets out of there, but brought down by Ben Van Cleve. Loss of 1 to the 30. I'm not sure who it was. I thought they were going to have Anderson for a loss of 3 or 4. He got out of there, but Van Cleve didn't give up on the play. Comes up to make the stop.
Lester, coming from his defensive end position, felt the pulling presence from the back side and really converged and crashed down there. Didn't allow him to get kicked out there, and that made all the difference there for the Colonels, and as Anderson had to bounce it to the outside.
3rd and 12 from the 29. Anderson looking to pass. Going down the left side, looking for Gray. Throws it out of bounds. No chance for Gray there. That ball was 5-6 yards out of bounds. And Bolden actually caught it on a knee, tried to throw it back into the official. Perfect spiral, but threw it 15 yards over the official's head.
Sure did. I noticed number 6, Gray, comes up. Looks like he pulled a little hamstring, maybe tweaked something there. And looked very uncomfortable there. That could be kind of a break that Indianola Academy needs in cracking this secondary of Heritage Academy.
So the Patriots going to have to punt it away. Rogers will go back and stand at his own 17 to kick. Barrier will stand at his own 38, looking for the return. The high wobbly kick. Barrier going to call for a fair catch and will haul it in at the 40-yard line. That's where the Colonels will have it. 1st and 10 as they lead Heritage 20-7 with 3:16 to play in the third. Still a lot of time left in this one. Colonels need to keep the foot on the gas.
It really is. You're exactly right, Watson. An exciting game here. This thing is far from being over here. As you can tell, the coaches from the press box up here in the booth one over there, they're still excited here, and these guys are trying to really establish a run and pass game here, catch these Colonels off guard.
Davis will go under center, I formation in the backfield. He'll turn, hand off to Harris, running room left side, east to midfield. Harris has a first down and more, spins out of a tackle into Patriot territory to the 35-yard line. A 25-yard run for Harris, Greenville Motorsports first down.
Folks, I don't know if you're watching at home or here in person, but what I like to see there, number 55, Watson Brewer, not Watson Cook, Watson Brewer, blocking 10 yards downfield there, and that actually allows Sebastian Harris to vault a little bit further there and get that extra yardage.
First and 10 from the Patriot 35. Fumble on the snap. Davis able to fall on it. He'll lose one back to the 36, second and 11 coming up.
Well, Davis wisely falling on that ball there. Instead of getting a little nervous, he really is cool, calm, collected this series, this second half here. You know, whenever you hit the long bomb like that, you seem to catch that swagger, and it makes you feel a little better here. And you get a little confidence about yourself there, and you can go out there and command that offense like the general that he should be.
20-7. Colonel's in front with 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Colonel's facing second and 11 from the Patriot 36. Two receivers come to the near side. Backs are split. Sherman Timms takes the handoff, rumbles straight ahead. He's inside the 30 to the 28 to the 27 before he's taken off his feet. 9-yard pickup. It's like it'll bring up third and about 2.
Yeah, that's a third down and manageable play there. Timms just allowing the play to develop there, waiting on the pulling guard from the right side, kicking out the defensive end there, got in right behind his rear end as they teach him to do in practice, follow that block, and he hit it up in the hole there that time and just was able to get upfield there and maneuver to get us a third and manageable play.
3rd and 2 from the 27. Clock runs with 1:45 to play in the third. Davis under center with I formation in the backfield. It'll go to Harris. He's got the first down and more to the 20 and taken down by Gray at the 17, a 10-yard pickup. A Greenville Motorsports first down.
I was really watching the line of scrimmage there that time. Man, these guys, these offensive linemen, their shins have to be killing them on Saturday mornings. I mean, this is like the second out of 3 weeks here. League Academy did the same thing where they just came in and crashed hard at their legs. And I tell you, these guys really, you got to give it up for them. They are fighting hard.
1st and 10 from the 17. Davis will hand it off to Timms this time. He's hit in the backfield and going to be dropped. Nice job there by the Patriots defensively. Big number 75, Dalton Hokut, who we saw go out with an injury in the first half. Nice to see him back in there. He makes a big play there for the Patriots. Timms is going to lose 2.
He came in untouched. They kind of did a stunt there where their defensive tackle shot out, and he kind of ran around him. It was an X stunt, as they normally call it there. He had the A gap instead of the B gap, and his defensive tackle had the B gap, and the Colonels did not pick it up.
Empty backfield for Davis, who works out of the gun on 2nd and 12. Harris comes in motion to the near side. He'll take the handoff and going to be cut down at the 17. 2-yard gain for Harris. We'll bring up 3rd and 10.
You know, Heritage Academy just is really doing a good job stretching that play out, not allowing Harris to get outside. And you know, they've done it better than anybody has all season long, and they're really making Harris work hard for these yards here. He is not accustomed to running only 2 yards on 1 yard, half a yard, no gain. It's a tough game tonight for him.
3rd and 10 from the 17. 2 receivers to the near side. Davis looking to the sideline. Play clock down to 3, down to 2. And he will get the snap off with 1 second left. Timms takes the handoff, rumbles his way inside the 15 to the 13, a 4-yard pickup. Colonel's going to be facing 4th and 6 when we come back to start the fourth quarter. Indianola Academy 20, Heritage Academy 7. Winner to the state championship next week. The Colonels have 12 minutes left to hold on to a 13-point lead if they want to move on. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
If you're going to rent a car in the Delta, save your hard-earned money by getting a flat rate from Venture Car Rentals in Indianola. A flat rate with no mileage charge, and rates start as low as $19.95 per day. Low daily rates plus no mileage. It doesn't take a genius to figure out you'll save at Venture Car Rentals of Indianola. Whether your car's in the shop or headed to a reunion, come see Venture Car Rentals in Indianola. Flat rates starting as low as $19.95. Venture Car Rentals, now open in Indianola next to Selecta Motors. Call 887-7374.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. We are Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola, Mississippi. Call 887-2160.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter about to get underway here from Legion Field. The IA Colonels leading Heritage 20-7. We were tied at 7 at the half. The Colonels came out first 2 drives of the second half. Boom, boom, touchdowns. Davis to Bolden from 83 yards out. Sherman Timms a 2-yard run. And we go to the fourth with the Colonels on top by 13, facing 4th and 6 from the Patriot 13. And the Colonels going to send the field goal unit out.
Yeah,
this will be a 30-yard attempt for the senior Will Lang. He is 4 of 6 on the year. His makes are from 22, 25, 29, and 39. His misses are from 34 and 41. A 30-yard attempt. Ball is on the right hash. Snap is back. Kick is up, and I don't think it's going to have the distance. It was wide right anyway. Field goal no good. Score remains 20-7. Heritage Academy still with plenty of life here. 11:56 to play.
While we do have a second, I do have to give a shout-out to Greg Sykes. He's an IA alumni watching in Niceville, Florida. Selden Van Cleve said to give you a shout-out there. And so, hey, that's one of our sponsors, Van Cleve Insurance, proper coverage of the game sponsor there. And he found out that he was watching down there. We always like our alumni across the United States watching in.
1st and 10, Patriots from their own 20 as they look to climb back in this one. 11:56 to play. Big Blue on top, 20-7. Anderson takes a snap out of the gun, throws right side, complete to Jones. He's in trouble. Stephon Smith trips him up. Sherman Timms comes in to finish him off. They're going to lose 6. Back to the 14. 2nd and 16 coming up.
Well, Indianola Academy just keeping that stifling defense in there, getting after them, and really stretching the field here and not allowing Heritage Academy to find anything open. This is what you like to see right here on the sideline. Coach Wright getting in these offensive linemen's ears here and really trying to coach them and getting a game plan for this next offensive series.
2nd and 16, Anderson with a pump fake looking to pass. In trouble in the pocket, and he's going to be brought down by Wesley Lester. Teammates come in to help, but Lester got it done. They're going to mark him back at the 9, a 5-yard loss.
Wow, just a great job there by the Lester, the sophomore defensive end, crashing in there and really getting after it. And then had several teammates. I saw Stuart Nichols in there. Also, I believe Stephon Smith hurrying in there and doing a little cleanup job duty there. And Sherman Timms as well coming across there and ensuring that Anderson goes down with authority.
3rd and 21 from the 9. Patriots with 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Anderson with time in the pocket, dancing around. Now in trouble. He's hit the ball. Ball's loose in the end zone. Who has it? Somebody loose. And the Patriots will recover at the 1. Sherman Timms had it in the end zone. How it got loose from him, I don't know. Brady, I didn't see who came in to hit Anderson from behind.
Lester came in from the backside. Yeah, they did. He had a clean shot and nailed him, drilled him in the back there. I think we're going to show Ben's calling for a safety there. I actually thought Sherman Timms got on the ball there for a touchdown. See, an official has a flag down there. I'm like Van Cleve. I thought that was a safety or a touchdown one. I thought it was already kind of cradled up there, and then that thing squirted out yet again. But it all started there with Lester putting the pressure on him and really getting in there from the backside, and a nice pop there with authority. That might be a Bill's Body Shop collision of the game nominee again there.
And the Colonels run off the field. There's a penalty against Heritage. The Colonels signal safety. It is a safety. Add 2 more for the IA Colonels, 22-7 with 10:31 to go in the game. Wow, what a defensive series there.
So for those fans reading at home, the press scores there, the box scores, this is a crazy way of scoring here. Not sure how you normally get to 22 points, but the Colonels have done it tonight in the craziest of ways there. Been a pretty zany game, but this is what you expected here in a semifinal matchup here at home. Heritage Academy coming to Indianola twice in a season. Knew it was going to be a bloodbath here, a nice battle, and Indianola Academy fighting just as hard here. And take 2 points just as they get just as excited for 2 points as they do for 6.
So the Colonels will get the free kick now. On top by 15 with 10:31 to play. Again, the winner of this one moves on to the state championship next week. If the Colonels can get there, it'll be their second consecutive appearance. Of course, they'll be hoping for a different outcome than in 2015.
Yes.
The good news is the state championship will be played between two Mississippi teams this year, regardless of who wins our game tonight and who wins the other semifinal matchup.
Well, I'm sure Greenville St. Joe has maybe a few Arkansas players on their team. However, their school is located in Greenville soil. You're exactly right there. That's actually, folks, what made those parochial schools come in and join. The river schools especially join the MAIS as MHSAA passed a rule saying that you could not be members of our school and have athletes playing out of state. And they've been a great addition to they have really made our district a tough one, a force to be reckoned with.
Last score we had there, Adams was leading St. Joe 22-12 in the third quarter. Patriots set to kick it away. Rogers will kick it off, and it'll be taken by Harris at the 25. Sets up the return straight ahead. Harris gets to midfield into Patriot territory, taken down at the 43. Nice return there for Harris. And the Colonel crowd likes what they're seeing here in the second half.
When you get that head full of steam going there, Harris just able to get that momentum going. He is a tough man to bring down. Didn't really try to do any cuts there that time, as that field, you can tell, does not have the best of footing. Hey, this field's been worn on here several weeks in a row, and we're going to have to put her out to a pasture and retire until next year after this game.
First and 10, Colonels from the Patriot 43, leading Heritage 22-7 with 10:23 to play. Davis under center, I formation behind him. He'll turn hand to Harris, has running room, bounces to the outside, puts a stiff arm on a man, and brought down at the 29-yard line. A 14-yard run for Sebastian Harris, another Greenville Motorsports first down.
I couldn't see who the pulling guard there was. I saw it, but then I got so excited watching the play keep developing there. Whoever that backside right guard was pulling over there really started the play out there. They kicked out that defensive end, and that really opened up a hole there and allowed Harris to get in there. Great trap play there called by the Colonels.
First and 10 from the Patriot 29, ball on the near hash. Harris takes a handoff again, straight ahead. Is met at the 26. A 3-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, Heritage Academy just going back to that defense, trying to smother Indianola Academy's offense up front there, stacking 8, 9, 10 men in the box there and daring the Colonels to throw the ball there. And Indianola Academy, of course, they want to stay on the ground here because they're milking clock now as well and got a little commanding lead. I wouldn't call it too commanding, not too comfortable, but at the same time, what your job is right now, you're trying to milk clock as much as you can.
I formation in the backfield behind Davis on 2nd and 7 from the 26. Davis looking to pass, going toward the end zone, looking for Randy Kimball. And should have been a flag on Kimball. He pushed the defender in the back. No flag was thrown. Just got to be honest there. That should have been offensive pass
I can agree, and the coaches sitting next door saw the same thing there. The only thing I'm guessing is Watson, that pass landed about 3 yards out of the back of the end zone there, so maybe it was an uncatchable ball, and that's the only reason why that wasn't thrown. I'm not sure there, but nonetheless, Indianola Academy avoids a big mistake right there.
3rd and 7 from the 26. Davis under center. He'll turn handoff to Harris, runs it straight ahead. He's got the first down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, a 7-yard run. I say he's got it. Should have it. They mark it at the 18, so that will be a first down for the Colonels.
Well, these officials taking their time and making extra sure that there are no flags. Everybody's all on the same page with one another. They know that it's on the line tonight here in these playoffs, ensuring that everybody's all on the same page here and just, watch the check over the whole field.
On 1st and 10, Timms takes a handoff straight ahead, gets by a man at the 10, spins to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Colonels. Sherman Timms with his second touchdown run of the night. This one from 18 yards out, and the Colonels extend the lead 28-7 with 8:59 to play.
Just a quick trap play there where they hit him real quick. He was tight up on Davis's rear end there and was really in motion quick and got up in the hole and and hit the hole before the play actually developed there, and Heritage Academy wasn't able to stuff up that hole there. It opened up real quick. Once he squirted out the backside there, he was able to shoot through there, made one tackler miss, and did the kind of hit a triangle play there, and did that spin move like I talked about 2 weeks ago on John Madden there, and got into that end zone.
5 plays, 43 yards on the drive. Sherman Timms, an 18-yard run. Will Lang is on for the extra point. Low snap. Hill picks it up, puts it down. I don't know how Lang got that one off, but it's up and good. 29-7 with 8:59 to play. Colonels starting to make their plans to head south next week, looking for their second state championship appearance in a row right now. Things are looking good in the fourth quarter. Colonels up 29-7 with 8:59 to play. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Van Cleve Insurance has always been a proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. We would like to wish all local teams the best of luck and hope for lots of wins, great sportsmanship, and an injury-free season for all athletes. Here's to another AAA state championship run. That's Van Cleve Insurance, your trusted choice independent agent located on Highway 49 and serving Indianola and Sunflower County since 1932. Go Colonels!
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you, whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof. We're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
Welcome back. Gray fumbles the kickoff momentarily, picks it up, returns it straight ahead, gets to the Patriot 30 before he's taken down by Randy Kimball. That's where Heritage will start this drive, 1st and 10, 8:53 to play. Colonels on top, 29-7. Brady, you've got a score update on Adams and St. Joe, right?
Yeah, I do. Actually, there you caught me off guard. Still 22-12, Adams Christian. 2 minutes to go in the third. St. Joe has the ball. They're on offense though, and so I'm sure they're looking to knock on that touchdown door there. I tell you, Heritage luck still has not run out yet. That ball bounced right back in Gray's hands. He was able to catch it in stride.
Gray takes a direct snap. They run a reverse pass. Anderson has it now, looking downfield, in trouble. Now going to loft it left side, incomplete. Boy, that one fell apart quickly for Heritage Academy. The Colonels did a great job reading that one. Anderson just had to get rid of it. He was running for his life in the pocket.
It fell apart for the Colonels as well, too, though, as Bailey Fields was back there converging hard, and I couldn't tell who else it was, maybe Stefan, hit each other instead of hitting Anderson. Anderson wisely got rid of that ball real quick and didn't want to flirt with disaster there much anymore.
2nd and 10 from the 30. Anderson will work out of the gun. Thank you. That's great. Going to take the direct snap again. He's going to run it right side, and he's brought down Stefan Smith, the first to get there. John Abbott Smith coming up to help out. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Patriots.
You like to correct you real quick.
I'm glad you did.
You can tell that young man Gray is just frustrated. He has been a wild stallion, really let out to pasture all season long, and, been just able to throw up some massive amounts of yards, and Indianola Academy really has a lot of respect for that young man there, and just not letting him get out of their sights there, and keeping him at bay.
3rd and 10. Anderson is the quarterback this time. He'll work out of the gun, trips to the left, looking to pass, throws over the middle, incomplete. William Barrier got there to break it up at the last minute. Brandon Jones was the intended receiver. Great play there out of the junior free safety. It brings up 4th and 10.
And I'm sitting there steadily watching the defensive line, seeing the pressure that they're putting on Anderson there. John Abbott Smith knocking down the quarterback. We got lucky there. We didn't get a roughing the passer there. Thought he came in there just a hair too late. Your coaches teach their players to come in there and always put the quarterback down and put him down with authority there. John Abbott got some pressure there and threw the quarterback down. And fortunately for the Colonels, we missed a penalty there. The Patriots will punt it away. Low snap back to Rogers. Goes off the side of his leg. This one, he's going to get it off. Van Cleve is going to catch it on the run at the 42. He's got a chance to return it to the 25, to the 20, and taken out of bounds. Boy, very alert there, Ben Van Cleve. the human vacuum.
And now we've got some words being exchanged after the punt. Colonels get their teammates to the sidelines. Great field position here. They'll mark Van Cleve out at the 16, it appears. 1st and 10 from the 16, 7:45 to play. Colonels on top 29-7.
I noticed there's several fans going home already, or look like they're making their way towards the exits. Folks, there's still plenty of time here to play, and I guarantee you this Heritage Academy team is not giving up.
The Colonels have a chance to extend the lead even more. Davis under center, I formation in the backfield. He'll turn hand to Harris, has running room straight ahead. Puts his head down at the 10 to the 5, carrying Patriot defenders, each to the 2. And Randy Kimball helping out, trying to pull him to the end zone. They'll mark him down actually at the 3-yard line, give him 13 yards on the carry of Greenville Motorsports first down.
Still like 52, Schieffer Phillips getting in there as well. All that action on that pile up whenever they got in there, and I thought they kind of had him at bay there and corralled, and Sebastian Harris just not going down and would not be counted out in the play, keeping those feet churning there and running with authority.
1st and goal from the 3. Davis under center, Timms and Harris in the backfield, 2 receivers to the near side. Davis will hand it to Timms. Launches for the goal line, and he's in there. Touchdown, Colonel Sherman Timms with his 3rd touchdown run of the night. This one from 3 yards out. Puts Big Blue on top 35-7 with 7:19 to play.
And, folks, if you weren't here tonight and you look at just the final score tomorrow, you're going to sit there and say, wow, Colonels blew out another team again en route to the state championship. And this was a very, very tough game here, and it's still not over. I'm sitting here talking like it is over. Anything can happen still, but the Colonels right now finally are starting to breathe a sigh of relief and really playing and having some fun out there tonight.
Lang is on for the extra point. Snap is back, goes through the hands of Hill, and the Colonel's going to try to just make something of it. Hill's going to be taken down back at the 13. A low snap there, nothing Hill could do about that. Score will remain 35-7. Colonel's on top. Just over 7 minutes to play. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back to Colonel Football and Super Talk for the Delta.
Better medicine begins with big hearts, and Indianola Family Medical Group has 7 caring physicians ready to care for you, along with 5 nurse practitioners. There's also a fully staffed lab for those needed tests. You can reach Indianola Family Medical Group by calling 887-2212. If it's after hours, our Delta Primary Clinic has that compassionate care available for you without the wait times of the ER. Delta Primary is open Monday through Wednesday, 6 p.m. till 9 p.m., Saturday from 2 till 10, and Sundays from 2 till 6. Compassionate care, the kind you expect from hometown friends.
Get ready for the woods at Outlaw Sporting Goods in Greenwood. Find stands, attractants, feed, ammunition, rifles, and shotguns. Outlaw is a certified Benelli dealer. Find boots and clothing from Southern Marsh, Cool, and Drake. We have a wall of handguns, archery range, bows by Hoyt, Elite, and Bowtech, crossbows, youth bows, Rage, broadheads, Yeti coolers in every size and color. Duck hunters, we have decoys, shells, and waders. If you need it, Outlaw Sporting Goods has it. When you leave Outlaw Sporting Goods, you just feel better. Outlaw Sporting Goods, Greenwood.
Welcome back. Lang's kickoff taken by Dante Gray at the 10-yard line. Returns it straight ahead. Going to be brought down at the 29-yard line by Jackson Cowart. Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at their own 29. 7:13 to play. IA on top 35-7. The Colonels are on a 28-0 run here in the second half. We were tied at 7 at the break. Completely different team here in the third and fourth quarters for Indianola Academy.
You're exactly right. And Indianola Academy finally turned on the gas here. Heritage Academy just kind of running out a head full of steam here. Really came in here not laying down and not wanting to lay down, and Indianola Academy's finally taking care of business.
1st and 10 Patriots. They put it at the 30. Anderson will work out of the gun. 2 receivers to either side. Brings Gray in motion to the near side. Play action looking to pass. Anderson now rolls to his right, directing traffic downfield. Hit as he lets it go. It's tipped and caught by Jones at the Colonel 35. Jones is still on his feet to the 25, 20, to the 15, and taken down from behind. A huge collision there. Was that Pitts who got down there to make the stop?
It was.
A flag is down. Well, the Colonels tipped that thing around the 35, 40. Jones alertly hauled it in, takes it downfield. We'll have to check the penalty marker.
Do you ever go to the rodeo or watch that steer wrestling?
Yes.
That's what Pitts looked like. Just see him jumping off his horse, jumping on that. Oh, who was that? I think that was Brandon Jones. Yeah, Brandon Jones jumping on Jones's back there and just riding him down with authority to the ground there. Pitts coming out of nowhere and makes a nice tackle there. Touchdown saving tackle at that. Bailey Beals was back there running and trying to converge. That thing started being batted up in the air by, I think, 7. Shade Smith was the one that batted it up initially there. Jones just staying alert, catching the ball for Heritage Academy and making something out of nothing.
Penalty goes against the Colonels. They'll move it to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Patriots. At the end of the third quarter, Adams on top of St. Joe, 22-12. We'll continue to keep an eye on that one. 1st and goal, Heritage. Anderson looking to pass, throws right side incomplete over the head of intended receiver Dalton Alexander. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Well, he was on that slant play there, through Stephon Smith there. Stephon playing his outside linebacker position, got his hands up big there, and really cut off that lane for Anderson.
Patriots quickly back to the line. Anderson will fake the give, run the option left side, pitches to Gray, and he is hammered out of bounds. Shade Smith coming up to make the stop.
That was a crazy.
Actually lose the order.
Yeah, that was the craziest lateral. That was not a very common option play, as you would call there. Of course, this being on the far side of the field, it's kind of hard to see the angle for us there. And Gray was just way out there as the pitch option guy, and Anderson wisely getting rid of that ball real quick.
They'll say no gain on the play. 3rd and goal from the 5. Anderson takes the snap, rolls to his right. Jack Dott giving chase. Anderson in trouble, lost it toward the end zone, and it is incomplete. Tried to hit Dalton Alexander in the back of the end zone. Caught it on a short hop. 4th and goal coming up from the 5.
And somehow Alexander, the receiver for Heritage, got open and nestled in between 2 Colonel defenders back there and got comfortable there and just caught it on a short hop, like you said, from Anderson there. Anderson could not get him the ball.
6:35 to play. Colonels on top, 35-7. Patriots going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Trip receivers come to the near side. Anderson works out of the gun. As Young in the backfield takes a snap, looking to pass, throws left side, and it is caught for the touchdown. Patriots get back on the board. Not able to see who that was. I believe that's Gray on the reception. Anderson to Gray from 5 yards out makes it 35-13 with 6:30 to play.
Kind of a stop and go there. Really ran a hard slant down towards the center of the field there. He was centered off to single coverage there on the backside. Everybody focused on the trips there. Ran a hard slant down and then, boom, straight out towards the pylon there and just able to keep it inside there. Shade Smith had good coverage there, just was not able to stop it.
Rogers on for the extra point. Kick is up and good. 35-14 with 6:30 to play. See if the Colonels can finish things out here midway through the 4th quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Uh-oh, Cooper. I spilled my juice on the carpet. Uh-oh, Olivia. What are we going to do? Oh, no! We can call Pat. He can replace your carpet.
That's right, Olivia and Cooper. Your Pap at Robertson Floor Service has any kind of carpet for those big messes or those little spills to make it all better.
Call my Pats at Robertson Floor Service.
662-887-4477. We can make it all better.
Proud supporters of Colonel Football, the Tackett family, owners of Heartland Catfish Company, farm 7,200 surface water acres of catfish and 15,000 acres of grain land. That makes us the largest single grower of farm-raised catfish in the U.S. Heartland is committed to supplying our customers with the highest quality farm-raised catfish products. Be sure and eat catfish raised in the Mississippi Delta by looking for the Heartland seal, smooth, clean fillet cuts that meet the highest standards, just like Indianola Academy and Colonel Football. Heartland Catfish, a proud sponsor of Colonel Football.
Welcome back. Onside attempt for the Patriots will be hauled in by Van Cleve at midfield. Well, we've talked about this the last couple of weeks. He is the onside kick specialist for Indianola Academy. If you need somebody to catch it on the ground, number 5 over there, he'll handle the business. Colonels will have it 1st and 10 from the Patriot 49, leading 35-14 with 6:27 to play. score update. Adams County has extended the lead over St. Joe. They lead 29-12 with 10:04 left to play. If everything holds, looks like a Indianola Academy Adams County Christian state championship matchup next week. Colonels got to hold on to the ball here, take care of things. Still 6.5 minutes to play. Harris takes the handoff on 1st and 10 from the 49, gets by 2 defenders, tries to cut at the 40, and he's brought down there by John Henry Fields. 9-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, this Heritage Academy team still really just getting after it here. Real stingy team here tonight, folks. These people, Heritage Academy, really not possessing the size that Columbia Academy had last week. Kind of reminds me of Leak Academy, hitting low and staying low and cutting those lanes off. And I'm very sure that that's the game that they watched, the Leak Academy film here, seeing how Leak adjusted playing the team for the second time in a season. And Leak and Heritage both, I can say, really made some big adjustments.
2nd and 1 from the 40. Timms takes a handoff straight ahead. He's got the Greenville Motorsports first down. Still fighting for yardage. Patriots takes 2 or 3 to bring him down. I'll mark it around the 37. Stop the clock while they move the chains.
Yeah, Sherman Timms just not going down there, wouldn't be allowed to go down. And like I said, it's 2 or 3, would-be Heritage Academy Patriot defenders, tacklers, getting on top of him and just kind of wrestling him down and weighing him down here. They're just not giving up. They're going to get to the ball there and make Timms work for every yard that he has gained.
3-yard pickup, 1st and 10, Colonels from the 37. Clock runs with 5:10 to play. 35-14 your score. Big Blue on top. Timms takes a handoff, tries to bounce it to the left side. Going to be taken down at the 36, a 1-yard gain. We'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, Timms stretching the field there, and the main thing that he did, though, he stayed in bounds there and keep running that clock down. Indianola Academy has, I mentioned earlier where, whenever you run a lot of run plays there, you tend to milk a lot of clock there, and that wasn't in Indianola's favoritism earlier. Now it is showing up in Indianola's favoritism, and this is what you like to see here as the Colonels continue staying on the offensive side of the ball and really running it down, that play clock down.
2nd and 9 from the Patriot 36. Davis under center with I formation. He'll roll to his right, going to keep it for himself. And Davis going to cut back in and able to pick up positive yardage on what looked like would be a negative play to start. Give him 6 to the 30. They'll bring up 3rd and 3.
You're exactly right, Watson. Beautiful breakdown of a run there by Will Davis, just going to the outside at first and, boom, stopping at the last second there once he figured out that there was nothing to the outside and just slid straight to the side there and got upfield, found a seam, and was able to get him a 3rd down and manageable play here for the Colonels.
3rd and 3 from the 30. Under 4 minutes to play now. Colonels 35, Patriots 14. We were tied at 7 at the half. Colonels have exploded here in the second half. Harris takes the handoff, spins. He's got the first down and more. Still on his feet to the 20, to the 15. Inside the 10 goes Sebastian Harris down to the 8-yard line. Give him 22 for a Greenville Motorsports first down.
Nice run there with authority. Several Heritage Academy players just had him at bay there, but they were hand tackling him, hand grabbing him, arm grabbing him there, not really putting a body on him there, and he made them pay for it there at that time, as Harris just will not go down with arm tackles. You have to put a hard body on him there, and he ran really hard with authority between the tackles.
1st and goal from the 8. And Davis runs into Harris. Ball comes loose. Patriots say they have it.
I think they do. Wow.
That'll be Colonel football somehow.
I'm going to go with Buster. I'm not going to change that answer.
See where they mark it back. They'll put it at the 14, a 6-yard loss.
Well, that's a breakdown there, Watson. Really shoot yourself in the foot. You got so much momentum going for you there, and really offense really going, working on all 8 cylinders there, and just sputters here. And just that simple of a play there where your quarterback goes back and hits his running back, and just a bobble there. And fortunately, the Colonels were able to get on it.
2nd and goal from the 14. I formation in the backfield. The handoff goes to Harris straight ahead and brought down from behind. They'll mark it at the 8. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. 6-yard pickup for Harris.
At that time there, he ran the ball there. He bounced to the outside there where, he does meet people that have smaller bodies than he does there versus to the middle of the field there. The play did look like it was going up the center of the field there, though. I know that's which way Timms ran towards, which obviously Timms has a little bit larger of a body there and can beat and bang up on those guys in the middle.
3rd and goal from the 8, under 2 minutes to play, 1:43 and counting. Davis under center with I formation. He'll hand off to Timms. Fighting his way inside the 5. They'll mark him at the 4, give him 4 on the carry. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Interesting situation here for the Colonels. I think I would go for it here. You've tried one field goal tonight, and it did not work in your favor. You've drawn this far down the field here. I think you got to go for it now and just run that game clock down and milk it to its most.
Game clock at 1:10, play clock at 20. Crowd coming to their feet. They know that the IA Colonels are headed back to the state championship game for the 2nd consecutive year, where they will await the winner of the Adams County Christian St. Joe game. Colonels will have to snap it here on 4th and goal. Play clock down to 1. Coach Nestor going to call a timeout. That will stop the clock with 48 seconds to play. So, wow, Brady, for the 2nd year in a row, the Colonels are going to be 13-0. Going to head back to Jackson to play for a state championship. What a run for Coach Tommy Nestor and these IA Colonels. Just going to have to finish the deal next week.
It really is. You knew that you had a strong junior class coming back. You knew that you had some 9th graders that played up last year, and they were special. Whenever, actually Scott Poindexter started that trend, playing a 9th grade, playing up there, and it's kind of passed on, the traditions passed on to several other 9th graders as they've moved up when their junior high season's going on there. And we knew that we had a new talented crop of guys coming up here, and then it's really worked out good for the Colonels here, and just keep passing on this tradition. It seems like each and every year we would get one step further, always keep it rolling there, and Indianola Academy here just keeps capitalizing on it, and it's been very fitting for the Colonels and a great day to be a Colonel here indeed.
So coming out of the timeout, it will be 4th and goal from the 4. 48 seconds left. Colonels leading Heritage Academy 35-14. Looking to tack on some more just for good measure here. I'm going to try to grab Coach Nestor for an interview here in the postgame. Davis to snap it. He's going to keep it for himself, and he is going to sneak in there for the touchdown. Will Davis takes it in from 4 yards out, 41-14. Colonels on top of Heritage with 45 seconds to play.
That seems to be Coach Nestor's fitting number here. He always loves to get that score. It seems to be the magic number. I think if next week you see us put 40 on the board against Adams or St. Joe, I really hope that we come out with a victory again.
No doubt about it. Going to be a tough one next week. Of course, you talked about the trip down to Natchez. Was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? 2 years ago. The Rebels won that one 50-30. They went on to play for a state championship. A lot of these guys on this team remember that one well as the snap is back on the extra point. Lang's kick is up and good, 42-14. Colonels in control over Heritage, 45 seconds left, and these fans counting down to start the celebration when the clock hits 000.
I believe our outside mic might have got cut off there because I'm kind of cutting it up to try to hear the outside presence here, and it's not making any noise there. But nonetheless, folks, these people, if you're not here tonight, these people are truly excited here. It's a great day to be a Colonel fan. The bleachers, everybody standing up yet again here. Several different exciting plays here in the second half, and like you said earlier, Watson, tale of two halves here as Indianola Academy was able to make some halftime adjustments there, kind of reminiscent of the St. Joe game there, and were able to come out in the second half, really capitalize on several of Heritage Academy's mistakes, and make some big plays there for the victory.
Lang is set to kick it away. Boy, and how sweet is this for this senior class? They're going to go into their future undefeated at home throughout their high school career. The winning streak at Legion Field will move to 32. As Lang's kick is a short one, going to be taken with a fair catch to the 32-yard line. That's where Heritage will have it 1st and 10. They'll have time for a few more snaps.
Yeah, Watson, I tell you, it is a rarity that any team at any level gets to say that. And Indianola Academy, you can't take anything away from them. We're playing at the top-tier level. We're not the 4A school, but we're not the 1A either. And Indianola Academy playing AAA ball here and playing it to a T. We're playing with the big boys week after week. Got a good crop of guys here at Heritage Academy, having 33 people on their roster and a big, tough team.
Nice run here on 1st and 10 for the Patriots. That's number 21 on the carry, Wilder Strickland. He'll pick up a first down to the Patriot 45. Let's get the subs in there for you for Indianola Academy. Up front, you've got Kate Palacini, Logan White, Reed Junkin. At linebacker, Alex Tannehill, James Hill, Jackson Cowart, Woods Toller. In the secondary, Josh Hill, Jim Holland, Eli Lipsy, and Dede Willis. 1st and 10 from the 45. Patriots looking to pass. They go deep downfield. Broken up by Charlie Holland. What a nice play downfield from the sophomore as Anderson. Everybody okay up here? Yeah, Anderson was trying to hit, looked like Strickland.
Wow, great coverage there. I got to give Charlie Holland a Van Cleve Insurance proper coverage of the game nominee again.
2nd and 10. They'll hand it off to Strickland. Tries to bounce it left side. Going to be wrestled down by Jackson Cowart after a gain of 2 to the 47. And that will do it. Clock is down to 8 seconds. They won't snap it again. Big Blue is headed back to the ship in Jackson, Mississippi as they knock off Heritage Academy 42-14. Can't say enough about the job this team did in the second half. We were tied at 7 at the break. It was all Indianola Academy in the second half.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Watson. Just, tell it 2 different halves. And like we've always said, or we've been wanting to say here all night, cue Johnny Cash.
There you go. And Bill has him going